more heroes, it's hero begin to catch on nobody but yourselves, nothing less to do. No more heroes, no time to sleep if you're gonna be number one.
Travis, it's kill or be killed.
Yo, what's good everyone? OJ here. Welcome back to another OJ Live. Today we got a great show for you guys, man. Gonna be talking about a lot of different things, and like always, Shamsa rolling through with the California Smash. Once again, Shamsa, the GOAT, with the $30 holla. Thank you so much, Shamsa. I do appreciate that. You guys give some love, respect, and emotes to Shamsa, the GOAT. The GOAT, the bah. You guys know the deal. Shamsa's always supporting the stream with funds, so I do appreciate that. Nothing to be excited about. There's no confirmation of Crash Bandicoot on the Switch yet. I put a question mark after that. I'm almost positive. I put Crash Bandicoot. Wait, hold up. It didn't update the title. Yeah, Crash Bandicoot NS. Okay, question. There's a question mark after that. So it's not a confirmation yet. But thank you for the $30 though, Shamsa. I do appreciate that. We'll talk about Crash Bandicoot. We'll talk about everything, guys. No need to rush into any one topic or another. We'll discuss Hyrule Warriors. Got a new video out, so you guys can go check out that video. We have tons of content coming up. I wanted to get into some ninja news because shout outs to Shamsa though. Shout outs to Shamsa for real though. Shamsa, we got your name up on the board. Nice thick, chunky font for you, Shamsa. I wanted to change the font because it looked a little tiny. So thank you so much for the support, Shamsa. I do appreciate that. I see the emotes coming through. But I wanted to talk about a number of different things. Ninja news, guys. We've got No More Heroes 2 Desperate Struggle. We've got No More Heroes gameplay coming. We've got Control Ultimate Edition Cloud, whatever. That's coming as well. So throughout today and tomorrow. So today we got Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. I did a full, impressions video on that. And then later today, after the stream probably, after the stream is done, we'll have No More Heroes 1. And then tomorrow morning, we're going to have, or tomorrow, there's Control. And we're going to try to see if we can fit in No More Heroes 2 as well, gameplay. So, should be pretty good. All right, so Juan DBZ, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime as well. 7 months of Twitch Prime support. Shout outs to Juan DBZ, man. Thank you for the support, dude. I appreciate that. Thank you. All right, so Shamsa is a freaking legend. Shamsa is Hokage mode. We call it Hokage mode. You see it right over here. Hokage mode. Shamsa is definitely rolling there. Definitely rolling. So shout outs to Shamsa. Knocked me out too. I freaking put the HP up on the stream boss. I put it up to 1500 HP and Shamsa still knocked me out with some extra room to spare. So shout outs to Shamsa. Freaking legend. Thank you for the 30 though. Also, Elite Ninja stuff, guys. We're at 309. We've been kind of hovering around this 309, 310. Let's see if we can get to 315 today, guys. We've got, I like to incentivize, like, hey, we're going to play Oceanhorn 2. But, of course, if you enjoy the content, definitely become an Elite Ninja and get into our gameplay streams, our Discord, and get your emotes. We got Oceanhorn 2 gameplay. I think we're going to play that for a bit today. We're going to see how the, what's it called goes, the stream goes today. So should be pretty good. All right, so there's that. Shout outs to RL with the $5. The JoJo Boys. Or the, what's it called? The JoJo Beatdown through Super Chat. And it says, at OJ, OJ, you the man. I finally get to catch alive. I work for the state, so most of the time I have to watch them later. Hyrule Warriors, hashtag Hyrule Warriors hype train. Yeah, man, exactly. Oh my god, I can't believe this came up in the freaking... How the hell did this come up in my freaking Keek? Oh, my queue. I can't play that. That's so funny. By the way, though, if you haven't seen that freaking epic rap battle between Donald Trump and Joe Biden, go watch it. It's hilarious. Absolutely the best. I don't know if it's the best epic rap battle presidential debate, but it's definitely up there. I think Barack versus Mitt Romney was probably the best. And then I'd go with, now it might be the worst, never mind. Because there's no Abe Lincoln at the end. There's no Lincoln at the end to settle, to kind of smack the hell out of somebody. But anyway, if you haven't seen it, go watch it. Go watch it. You guys don't know, I mean, for those who don't know, it's there's a channel, it's a really popular channel, it's called Epic Rap Battle, where it's called like Epic Rap Battles of History, where they take historical figures, or like popular figures, and they pit them against each other in a rap battle. And like there's even like video game themed ones. There's like Mario Bros versus the Wright brothers. There's like Halo Spartan Master Chief versus like the 300 dude. So there's even like video game themed ones too. But usually during the presidential stuff, they'll do like presidential debates, and those ones are usually really funny, you know, really funny. So yeah. But anyway, I don't know how it got into the queue there, but anyway, it got in. So anyway, you guys check it out on your own time. I'm trying to have that play on here. I think they're funny. It's not like I'm picking one or the other. I think they're hilarious. But anyway, thank you for the $5 though, man. Lincoln versus Chuck Norris was classic. Yeah, I thought about doing some reactions on my second channel. So like I thought about like on the OJX channel doing a reaction to the most recent one. So if you want to follow me on the OJX channel, I'm gonna do lifestyle and different types of videos there. So you guys can follow me there. If you just put !OJX, my secondary channel will pop up. I'm gonna start doing lifestyle, like sneakers, like I don't know, like maybe like, you know, Jordans whenever I get new ones, or like talk about like other stuff that happens. So if you want to see the other channel, you guys can check out that stuff there. But I'll probably do a reaction to that presidential debate, like epic rap battle, not the real presidential debate because those were horrible, but like the epic rap battle stuff. I'll probably do a reaction to that on the second channel. So I'll check it out there. Deadpool versus Boba Fett was funny. Oh yeah, that was great. Oh, that was fantastic. That one was really good. I think and there's also Goku versus Superman, and that one was so controversial. Goku versus Superman, y'all gotta check that one out. That one is really, really, really good. That one's super good. I really like Goku versus Superman. I think Goku kind of beats him. Goku kind of gets him at the end. At the end, Goku gets him. Because he told him he got beat up by a bat with no powers. And that ends it. That ends it right there. This man is called Superman. He got beat up by somebody with no powers. That's it. That's done. So I think that pretty much ended the battle right there. But anyway. All right, so let's go. Thank you for the $5. Thank you for the 30 Shamsa. Let's get to the shout outs if you guys are here in the chat. Let's see. V-Sips is here. What's good? Dank Meme Center. Gunslinger. J2 Blue. Dior Wilson is here. Ubicore. We'll talk about No More Heroes. Actually, No More Heroes isn't in the topic today, Ubicore. So wait until the random Q&A. Or become an Elite Ninja and I'll answer your question. Because I already answered that yesterday. Let's see here. Astro Jammer. What's good? Welcome. Gen X Gamer, what is good? Sebastian Guerrero, what is good? TP Dreg, what is up? Let's see here. Dior Troy Perry, good morning. Welcome. What time is it in Australia right now for you? EV445. Frank R, shout outs to the roundtable here. Warren Seibel, new Elite Ninja, let's get it. Kazoka, what is good? Nathan Drake, what's good? Welcome. Let's see here. David T, what's good? Always on that stupid Nintendo, freaking Nintendo. Pokwa Aquadip, what is up, man? Welcome. Flame, Dark Flame owns, what's good? Shadow Breaker, what is up, man? Welcome. Juan DBZ, thank you for the Twitch Prime once again. Let's see here. Frank R says so many games. Dude, there's just too many games. I think I've recorded so much gameplay. I recorded Hyrule Warriors, No More Heroes 1, and Control all in one night. And like, I gotta roll the videos out because that's just too many to throw at you guys all at once. So yeah. Dork Vader, great name. Says, yo, I seen you in the Spawncast. Love the Spawncast. Shout outs, man. Hey, Dork Vader, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, PlayerEssence on YouTube. If you haven't already subscribed there, make sure you subscribe on there as well. Because we got a little bit more, we got more people on YouTube than we do on Twitch. So just to give you a little bit of a heads up, man. But thank you for coming out to the stream. What's up, ANJ? Yeah, man. Yeah, that Goku versus Superman was great. Mega Sasori is here. What's good? Kazoka, once again. Gen X Gamer. Oh, you know what was also another good one? Elon Musk versus Facebook dude. You know? That was also really good too. That was also really good. What's the Facebook guy's name? The weirdo? I forgot his name, which I shouldn't. But yeah, Elon Musk versus Facebook guy. Yo, Julius, what's good? Welcome to the stream. Bubble Chubs, what's good, man? Welcome. We just started. Mark Zuckerberg. Yeah, there we go. Elon Musk versus Mark Zuckerberg. That one's good. That one's super funny, like super hella nerdy, like the way that they rap. It's so good. Party Man, the bodyguard, what's good? Welcome. Jonathan Haggins, what's up, man? Yeah, Mark Zuckerberg. There you go. Elon Musk versus Mark Zuckerberg. There you go. Watch that as well. Brian Brawl, what's good, man? Welcome. Boxington, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. I haven't seen that name in here. Don't know if you're new, but either way, welcome. As a B Kim, what's up, man? Welcome. Bob Ross versus Pablo. Yeah, that was good too. They're all pretty good. Also, like Terminator versus what's called RoboCop. That was good too. Terminator versus RoboCop was good. Shadow Breaker, what's up, man? Welcome. No, they didn't do MySpace was already dead by the time that like Epic Rap Battle even started. Angel Page, what's good? They do like, yeah, MySpace Tom isn't popular enough for them to do it. It's like, why do MySpace Tom when you can do Elon Musk? You know, like, why do MySpace Tom? Like, there's no point. Angel Page, what's good? Welcome, Dawson31. What's good, Dawson? Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Let's see here. Who else did I miss anybody? Isabella Ruiz, what's good, Isabella? Welcome. Gunmetal, what's good? Welcome. I think I pretty much got everybody, right? Master Dragon, what's good, Master Dragon? Thanks for coming out to the stream, like always. Thank you. Shamsa, if you want some music, let me know. You can tag Dank, or you can let me know, you can DM me. Crown Lotus, what is good? Welcome, Crown Lotus. Gunslinger, once again. Shout outs. X-Play, what's up, man? Welcome. Wave God, what's up, dude? Welcome to the stream. Shout outs to all the people coming through. Seeing some new people. Gordon Edgar, what's up, man? Welcome. Yo, Mr. Pereira, thank you. I appreciate that. Today, only a 2-hour run today, guys. 2-hour run. Nothing crazy. I'm kind of winding down to like the last part of my workouts, you know? So I think pretty much it's winding down. I'm getting to my goal weight. So, and once I get to my goal weight, these crazy 6-day-a-week workouts, 2 hours plus runs are done. Once I get to my goal weight. Yes, Mega Sasori, I saw what you said, bruh. Artist versus TMT. Yeah, I saw. Oh, they also did, what was it? It was Ash Ketchum versus somebody. I forgot who it was. Somebody else. Ash Ketchum versus, I forgot the other person though. But yeah, that one was all right too. Angel Page, what's good? Wooly Will, what's up, man? Welcome. Twitter Jack, they wouldn't do Twitter Jack. He's Twitter's a text-based site, so it's not. He's not in front of the cameras enough to do Twitter Jack. Elon Musk is easy because he's always in front of cameras and in front of investors and stuff like that. That reminds me, I need to get some Tesla stock. Ash versus Darwin. Yeah, there we go. Ash versus Darwin. Wooly Will, what's good? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. All right, I think I pretty much got everybody, right? Astro Jammer, yeah. Shout outs to everybody here. Thank you guys for the support so far. Let's see if we can get some new Elite Ninja though, baby. Let's go. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the first topic here though, guys. All right, so the first discussion is we got Hyrule Warriors. A lot of talk about this game, man. A lot of varying opinions in terms of how its performance is, how the I think pretty much the consensus though is that the game is fun. The consensus is the game is actually really good. Like, it's a good game. The story looks like it's going to be good. The graphics are good. But I think where the problem is for some people is like, okay, like the frame rate isn't the best in that first level. However, if you play some of the other levels, the smaller end ones, the frame rate's much better in the other levels. So it's kind of like the bigger areas, definitely the frame rate's a little but in other areas that's smaller, like where we were like getting chased by the Guardian, that one was fine. There wasn't any really issue there. Or even like in some of the smaller ones where like you have to beat like the Lysiphos or whatever their names are or whatever, the lizard dudes. Or like if you have to play some of the other stuff, like where it's like a smaller enclosed space, it's nowhere near as bad. It's pretty stable there. So I think it's really just people played the first level and they were like, oh, this is horrible. This is the worst thing ever. They didn't play more of the game. Because from what I've played, I just played the first part for you guys. But when I went to other areas within that, it was fine. And then of course I played more than that. You know, I played on stream. I actually played more than that. You guys saw it, and it seemed to be okay. It didn't seem like it was crazy. So I think that it was a little bit of an overreaction from like the first level. But I do feel that Koei Tecmo is probably going to release a patch that kind of optimizes things a little bit more. Probably a day one patch. Now I don't think they're going to say anything though. They're not going to say like, oh, this is a patch that does all this, and this. Although it is interesting though, because this game looks 10 times better than Fire Emblem Warriors and then Hyrule Warriors. Like the detail, the graphics, it looks way better. So I highly doubt they're going to offer the same options that they offered in those games. Now, for those who don't know, or if you didn't play those are 60 frames per second. If you play Hyrule Warriors on the Switch, the Switch version is 60 frames per second. And if you play on any other version, like the 3DS or like the Wii U, those are 30. Well, it's uncapped, so it goes above sometimes or not. But they have a performance option on Hyrule Warriors on the Switch and also on Fire Emblem Warriors for 60 frames per second. But they lower the resolution down to 720p. I think it's dynamic too. So they do have that, but those games just graphically don't look anywhere near as good as Hyrule Warriors. They're not as big as Hyrule Warriors either. Like the draw distance and the map levels and the sizes, like Hyrule Warriors is just way more impressive on all respects there. So we'll see what they do once the game launches. I do think that it's going to be 30. I don't think it's going to be like I don't think they're going to put a 60 frames per second performance mode or anything like that. Maybe, just maybe if there's like a Switch Pro, maybe they do something like that with upgraded hardware or something, you know, next year. But I don't see them doing that with the current hardware, considering the graphics of the game, you know. So yeah. The finished product should be better, or we get updates. It's just a demo. Yeah, another thing is that you have to also realize is that it is a demo. But the thing about it, you say this is a Warriors game, so I'm not expecting great performance-wise, but you actually kind of should, though. Because, like I said, the last two Warriors-themed games based off Nintendo on the Switch ran at 60 frames per second. So the performance was really good. So you can tell who actually hasn't played the Warriors games and who has. Because I heard people say, oh, well, it's a Warriors game. I'm not expecting good performance. It's like, wait a minute, the last two Warriors games were 60 frames per second on Switch. Fire Emblem Warriors and Hyrule Warriors are both 60 frames. So you can tell who hasn't played the Warriors games on Switch and who has. So yeah. But anyway, that's that. Let's see here. He says, "Oh, I didn't know that." I know you didn't. I know, because a lot of people don't play the Warriors games, but yet they have stuff to say about them. Not to knock you or anything like that, but that's kind of how it is. The Warriors games don't sell like 10 million copies or anything like that, but people always seem to have something to say about them. You know, that's the thing that I've noticed. It's like nobody plays them, but they always got something to say. You know, they always got like, oh, well, it's this, or I'm not expecting this. It's like, well, did you play the other ones? No. Did you buy them? No. Where are you getting your opinion from? Oh, well, I just hear other people say it, you know? So people just base it off from what other people say. They don't actually play the games themselves, you know? Otherwise, you would know that, yeah, the last 2 ones ran at 60, you know? So yeah. What's up, Chuba? Ain't no Battlegrounds, bro. Battlegrounds is trash. Let's see here. I wasn't sold before because I'm not the biggest fan of the Warriors. First Warriors combat is much deeper, more enjoyable. Much deeper and enjoyable here. From what they've showed in the demo and what they've leveled up, it seems pretty similar combat-wise. So Y, X, hold down X. We have to wait and see what they do going forward, but they do have stuff like to where, like, before in the past, why it makes things a bit deeper, it's because of the other stuff, right? You have the Sheikah Slate that you can use. You don't have that in Hyrule Warriors. You have the items that you can use, right? So Fire Rod, Ice Rod, these type of things are no longer your main weapon. Those are your sub weapons. So it does add more depth than what you'd usually get, because in Hyrule Warriors, for example, if you wanted to use the Fire Rod, it wasn't an item. It was your main weapon. But it makes sense that they do it this way, since in Breath of the Wild, the Fire Rod, Ice Rod, all that, I mean, they have a finite number of uses, which all weapons can break, right, and all that. But I mean, like, it just makes sense for that, because like you have the little meter how much you have left for it. So it makes sense that those are item based and now not your actual main weapon. That is a very good and adds depth, right, to where you don't have to worry, okay, if I want to use the Fire Rod, it's not my main weapon. I can still use my sword, I can still use this or that. But yeah, adding the Sheikah Slate, adding those as items, item-based weapons, consumable-based weapons, those are good things that add more depth than what we saw before with Fire Emblem. Also, the wall jumps and stuff like that, Link doing the wall jump, the air combos, stuff like that also adds depth that we didn't see in Hyrule Warriors, not in Fire Emblem Warriors either, but in Hyrule Warriors. So you are right about that. They do add a considerable amount of depth in other areas. The base combos themselves so far, somewhat the same, just obviously looking different, but the other things that they put around it definitely adds more depth to it. So we'll see how far they take those combos. Like, how far are they gonna add any more stuff to it? Like, what's gonna be when you upgrade? Because there was a number of extra combo extenders at the very beginning of the game, and that is the first chapter. That is the full game, you know. Another thing to note too, like with the frame rate and stuff like that, guys, it's a demo. And with the demo, that's an older build of the game. It's not the most recent build. When you make a demo, you got to make a demo based off of what you did beforehand and plan it. So that's probably something that they had before, like it's probably like summer or something like that. It's probably a little bit of an older build of the game. So that's the reason why it's probably going to perform a little bit better once the game does launch. So you do also have to consider that, like people said, it is a demo. So it's probably going to perform a little bit better. So for some people, they might wait for that. For other people, they're still going to play it. I found it to be, like I said, once I went to other areas, it was fine. So, but I thought it was still a great demo. I still thought it was a great demo. I plan on owning the full game. There you go, X-Play. But wouldn't it transfer to the full game in the first place? What transfer to the full game in the first place? What is it? I mean, as long as it doesn't break the game, I'm fine with it. Didn't see anything too bad with the frame rate. Yeah, and that's how some people, I don't know, are expecting 60 frames per second. Some people aren't. You know, it just depends. It's subjective based on how you play the game. Like, I was playing, I was like, oh, this is okay. And then people were literally in the chat telling me, no, it's not. No, you're wrong. It's bad. No, it's the worst thing ever. And I'm like, no, I'm playing. I'm okay. Like, I can feel some dips here and there, but it's fine. And like, no, it's not fine. And I'm like, okay, you guys are right then. You guys are right. I'm not allowed to have an opinion. That's what I just ended up saying that, you know? So let's see here. Didn't you beat the Guardian in the demo? I did beat the Guardian in the demo. I did. I'm gonna cut that up and put it up on the channel too. But yeah, I did beat the Guardian in the demo. It took a long time because I was like level 2 or whatever. I think I could probably beat him faster now. Now that I know how to like beat him, I think I could probably beat him faster now. But yeah, I did beat the Guardian. I freaking reflected him like a million times. Although on very hard or very hard, I probably would have died because I got hit too many times with the beam. So I probably would have died on hard or very hard. So yeah. But the game isn't even hitting 4K, 120 frames per second. It's unplayable. Yeah. So who's bothered with the story changes? I'm not really bothered with the story changes because Breath of the Wild didn't do an amazing job of even telling the story in the first place. So there was so much left up for interpretation. So I don't mind if they're going back and they're kind of doing things. It's a prequel. That's what prequels kind of do. So I don't really know what story changes they did, because Breath of the Wild left a lot up to interpretation. Breath of the Wild never had any. I mean, there was some stuff, but Breath of the Wild was never set on any type of thing, because it was such a minimalist story, you know, with Breath of the Wild. So I mean, I'd like to know, like, what more story, exactly what are you talking about? That's what I want to know, because I went back and looked. What are the big story changes that they showed, Shamsa? I just hope that the enemies don't remain damage sponge at the higher levels. You never played a Warriors game before. If you played a Warriors game, bosses have a lot of damage, like have a lot of HP. Otherwise, they'd be too easy. Regular enemies, not a lot. So I mean, if you want it to be super easy and them to die really quickly, then put the game on easy, and then they'll be really easy to beat, if that's what you want. Time traveling thing. Is that a story? Is that a story yet? Wait a minute, hold up. Time travel? But does that change the story, or how does that change the story? Like, change the story from Breath of the Wild? We don't know the story anyways. Oh, Breath of the Wild story was just awaken Link and get memories and destroy Ganon. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's such a minimum. So I don't know what story is being changed. What story is being changed? If you don't mind me asking. Normal enemies aren't damage sponges. They're really easy to beat. Normal enemies, you hit them like 3 or 4 times and they're dead. So I don't know what you're talking, like, I don't know what normal enemies you're talking about that are damage sponges. It's all like the captains and the bosses. Those ones take more. Like the bigger enemies, yeah, those ones take more. But all the regular normal enemies, they're easy to beat. They're not damage sponges. Like, you hit them, like I said, 3 or 4 times and they're dead. They will all be using the Sheikah Slate. Did they say in the previous? Did they say that other people can't use the Sheikah Slate in Breath of the Wild? Can't see how they utilize the Sheikah Slate abilities more in large boss and exploration. Can't wait to see. Yo, what's up, Mr. Clarence? Also, Brian Brawl, thank you for the 100 core crystals, and says, what story changes? That main game was super vague. Yeah, that's what we're trying to figure out here. I mean, even so, pretty sure everyone else is still gonna die. Nope, never did as far as I can remember. I'm trying to figure out what story changes are being made here, because like I said, Breath of the Wild was extremely vague. So that's the only thing that I'm looking at here. Breath of the Wild does not have it's not like The Last of Us Part 2 or anything like that. There's a lot of stuff is just left up for interpretation, and there isn't really any set, oh, we did this or we did that. Like, I don't recall them saying that, like, nobody else could use a Sheikah Slate, or they said they don't know why Sheikah Slate can be used by Link only. Okay, but that was in Breath of the Wild. The champions were already dead in Breath of the Wild, though. But they never said anything about the other champions not being able to use a Sheikah Slate. Like, there was nothing that they ever said, like, oh, like, Zelda can't use a Sheikah Slate. Did they? They did? When? When did they say that nobody else can use it no matter what? The story is told through surrounding memories, books lying around, speaking. It doesn't get the way. I'll DM you. Okay. Let me know, because I don't remember. But then again, like I said, Breath of the Wild story is so minimalist. They might have said it, but I don't remember where they said, like, no matter what, Link is the only person. No matter what, in terms of things. So, and like I said, even then, it's a prequel. So it was 100 years before. You know? So 100 years before, you can do things that you didn't do before. Like, what's it called? Does the same thing. For example, Torn of the Golden Country. The way that you fight in Torn of the Golden Country, it's like, oh, okay, well, blades just sit back. Blades don't actually, like, do much, right? Unless, like, it's like cutscenes. But then in Torn of the Golden Country, you can swap back and forth. Then all of a sudden, a driver can give energy to the blade. So it's like, wait a minute, how did that happen? You know what I'm saying? But that was 500 years before, you know? So they just completely said, oh, no. Like, you can, no, now drivers, it's the other way around. So that's the funny thing. It's like, at first you just thought, oh yeah, blades they can wield their weapon and they can do that, but they, you know, that's that. Like, they give the energy. Drivers are the ones that have to have the weapon, or they pretty much do nothing. But now, like I said, in Torna, it's the other way around. You know, drivers also give energy and, you know, whatever. So that is what it is. Sham's just gonna DM me though, because I'm actually really interested. I'm actually really interested in this, like where that part comes out from. Impa just got old and forgot how the device worked 100 years ago. That's funny, dude. That's funny. Also, thank you for the follows, guys. Dork Vader and also Paul. Thank you for the follows, guys. Appreciate that. Yeah, it's been a while since I've played the full. Well, I guess it's because I played the game so spread out from like the memories and the story sequences. I don't remember all the stuff that they said, but there was so few. I wasn't paying attention. I was just mesmerized by the gameplay for the most part. Did you get to finish the entire demo? Also, did you try the hard mode? My bad if discussing your vid. Haven't had a chance. Yeah, I did try the hard mode. In the demo, you did, since you said that you didn't watch the demo. So, but in the demo, I do put the difficulty to hard, but not very hard. But I was already kind of leveled up a little bit. But I did try the hard mode out, and I did okay though, because I was already kind of leveled up a bit, and I was like, you know, getting new stuff. So. Yeah, they kind of did, minus the camera feature. These technologies included the slate were specifically made only activated by the one who wields the sword and seals the darkness. Yeah, but that was 100 years later when they did that. Did they say anything about 100 years prior? What could be happening at the beginning when all that was invented and all that? That's 100 years later. What about 100 years prior? It's a prequel. That's what I'm saying. Like, everything is being set up based off of how it is in Breath of the Wild. 100 years prior, things can be different. That's 100 years prior. Like I said with Torna. Some things that, in terms of how they did things 500 years ago, was different from how they do things 500 years later. That's what I'm saying. Like, did they particularly say that there's no chance this could ever happen and nobody else? You know, because it's a prequel. So things that don't happen in a regular game can be different in a prequel. Now, in a sequel, that's like right after, okay, I get that. But in a prequel, things can change because it's a prequel, you know? So that's what I want to know. It was in one of the memories from 100 years ago, if I recall. Are you sure? Are you sure? Or could be Ganon's position of the slate and use it with dark technology, so you have the blue light and Malice purple light and different forces battle. Okay. Well, we'll see how they explain it. I think we should see how they actually explain everything. I think once we talk to Robbie and once we talk to them more in the lab, they'll probably explain what's going on more so than anything, you know. So, I mean, we can speculate all we want to, and speculation's fine, you know. But let's wait and see like how it actually plays out. You know, let's wait and see what they do with it. I mean, to be honest, I don't really care though. I just want to see what happens with the Calamity. I just want to play the game, to be honest. Like, I don't care if they even do change some stuff. I don't mind, because I'm there for the gameplay. You know, I'm there to play the game and see what happens. Actually, like, see how the Calamity happened. I want to pilot the, you know, the Divine Beast. Like, I want to play the game. That's the most important thing. Story, of course, is great too, but playing the game is the most important thing to me. That, for me at least. And maybe for other people, it's, you know, not as important. But, you know, it is what it is. We'll see in the full game. To be honest, too much interpretation based off the Breath of the Wild lore itself. Yeah, yeah. As a veteran Kingdom Hearts player, story changes don't affect me. Kingdom Hearts players, man, they're crazy. So they are crazy. How long are the Warriors games usually? Well, it depends because of how they're played, right? Like, you can be a completionist and try to get everything, and usually you can get through the stories in most Warriors games in like 10 to 15 hours, depending on like what difficulty you play it on, and depending on like how, like, do you try to get everything in there or not. So all right, so let's hold up. Let's watch this. Oh, it's 30 minutes long. Oh, okay. We can't watch. It's 30 minutes long. We can't. Okay, is it the which memory is it? Is it the beginning? Okay, hero chosen by sword who seals the darkness. You have shown unflinching bravery and skill in the face of darkness and adversity, and proving yourself worthy of the blessings of the goddess. Hell yeah. Whether skyward bound adrift in time's steep sea, glowing embers of light. So I'm just gonna do this real quick. The sacred blade is forever bound to the soul of the hero. We pray for your protection.
We hope that the two of you will
Grow stronger. All right, I'm trying to just go through this, guys, and see where it says it. So I'll be reading this on the side. I don't know where it is. Shumps just sent me a link, but I don't know where it is in there. Yeah, I don't know. I don't exactly know where it is because she sent pretty much all the memories. Yeah, I know you DM me, but I don't know where in the it's 30 minutes long, so I don't know where it is. Skip to 6:44. Okay, thank you.
All because you happen to have that little darkness sealing.
All right.
Nothing. Just as I thought. It appears that this structure was designed to be
Exclusively accessed by the sword's chosen one. Okay.
But designs can always be worked around.
But designs can always be worked around. At least I hope.
How do I get inside? I need to activate it somehow.
Okay. Hold on.
I thought I made it clear that I'm not in need of an escort. It seems I'm the only one with a mind of my own. I, the person in question, am fine, regardless of the king's orders. Return to the castle and tell that to my father, please. And stop following me!
Okay, so I think that's the part that Shams is talking about, but here's where I say it leaves it up to interpretation. This cutscene is simply talking about opening up a shrine that she can't do, or opening up a shrine on there. And she even says,
it appears that this structure was
like, you'll see it
designed
coming
to
up
be
here.
exclusively accessed by the sword's chosen one. But designs can always be worked around. At least I hope.
but designs can always be worked around. At least I hope. See, I think that's where that interpretation of, or at least how you interpret that, can be like, okay, well, did they fix the design? Did they change the design to where other people could use it? You know? But this doesn't say anything about the Sheikah Slate and some of the powers can't be used by other people. What it seems like it says, like, the shrines can't, unless I'm missing something here. So, unless I'm missing something. The shrines are only, unless there's more rewinds. You want me to rewind? Okay, yeah, I rewinded it.
Hope. How do I get inside?
So yeah, I mean, it seems like she's talking about using the Sheikah Slate to open shrines. Yes, that's Link only. I don't recall anybody else opening shrines so far in the what's it called, in the demo. They're just talking about using the Sheikah Slate, but I don't think they said nobody else can use the Sheikah Slate, right? Unless I'm missing something here, guys. Unless I'm missing something here. But I guess it's open. I guess it's up for interpretation, right? I mean, Breath of the Wild, like I said, the story is minimalist. Some people think one thing, other people think other things. So, like I said, it's gonna be interesting to see how it all plays out. I guess we could go, we could go all around. I mean, but Shams is not the only person saying that. I did see other people, you know, kind of talk about that as well when it comes to the story and how can they use this. So, I mean, it's not, she's not the only person. No other people can use it as well. The Sheikah Slate. But yeah, I think she's maybe talking about using the slate for the shrines, for like the trials and all that. But in terms of like the slate itself, I mean, and like I said, we have to wait and see what Robbie and, you know, what they do, you know, Pura does to it to see if they modify it, you know, stuff like that. So there's I mean, there's all sorts of stuff that could happen, you know, all sorts of stuff, because they don't actually show any of, in terms of like the calamity and like the combat, they don't really show any of that. They don't really show exactly how they were fighting and stuff like that. So, so yeah. Yeah, shrines are only for Link, but the Sheikah Slate can be used by other people. That's what I think. I don't think that cutscene says that it's particularly nobody else can use it in terms of just the Sheikah Slate in its powers. Just the shrines, yeah, Link. Also, there might be different types of Sheikah Slates that we haven't seen before. Yeah, I mean, there could be. That could be like an addition that they add to the story. Okay, and yeah, that's cool. Like, I get it. Like, I'm not opposed, like, to people feeling, you know, like, oh, like they might do something to where I don't like the story, or they might like, we're just gonna have to wait and see, you know. I mean, you might not, you might, you know, people might think it's horrible, or they might think that they did too much to change things, or, you know, like it's definitely out there, you know. It just depends. We're gonna have to just, I guess, wait and see, you know, exactly how they tell everything once the full game comes out. So yeah. All right. So let's see here. Let's go ahead and let's move on to the next topic here, guys. We were on that one for a while because it's already 1 o'clock. What the heck? I wanted to play Oceanhorn by 2. I'm probably gonna have to push my my next video. I'm probably gonna have to push it to maybe 4 o'clock. Probably have to push it to 4 o'clock my time, 7 o'clock Eastern time, because we'll probably go a little bit long with this one. And I gotta redo the thumbnail. I don't like the thumbnail for this. Yeah, I put 3:45. Let's schedule that for, let's put it out at 5 o'clock for right now. Yeah, because I gotta redo the thumbnail. I don't like the No More Heroes thumbnail. All right, so let's go ahead and let's get into the next thing here, guys. And that is Crash Bandicoot 4. And then we'll talk about Switch sales, and then Halo Infinite. So Crash Bandicoot 4, there is a leftover code in the game that kind of shows that there's going to be a Switch version in there, and that they're targeting 720p, 30 frames per second, which would be less than the 1080p 60 frames per second that the game runs on PS4 and Xbox One, the base versions of the game. But anyway, this has been rumored. This has been something that's been out there. Nintendo accidentally, like put that up for a bit, that it was coming or whatever it was. So we've seen this before, right? Like, and we know Crash Bandicoot's probably going to come to the Switch. And I'm going to talk about this, more in my video tomorrow. Kind of going back to the old school style videos, guys, where I have like my little setup where it's looking this way. So for those who are around, you guys know what I'm talking about. But yeah, so essentially what's going on here is that I think that they made a miscalculation. I think that the Switch version should have been prioritized along with the PS4 version of the game. Obviously, PS4 version, that's the base version. That's the, where all your money's going, or not money, but that's where all your advertising, and Sony's helping, with some exclusive skins and all that. And Crash Bandicoot, it originated on PlayStation. So, like, I get that. I completely get why PlayStation is like the base lead platform, and I'm completely fine with that. I think the game is really good, but I think that where they made a miscalculation was doing PS4 and Xbox. The game did not do as well. I think it's pretty much proven now that the game did not do as well as they would have hoped for it to do. I mean, I don't know their sales results or what they want, and like the cost of like the game, like to produce and all that, but based off of, as a business person, right? Like looking at it from business wise. The No More Heroes video is coming later today, guys. It'll be out later today. So yeah, after this stream ends, the video will be out. So I'm gonna upload the video, or I'm gonna put the video live as soon as this stream ends. I'll put the video live and I'll give you guys all a link to go watch it, okay? As soon as the stream is done. So the problem that I have is that they probably should have prioritized the Switch version and PS4. That should have been the two versions that they should have prioritized. I think that it was a mistake. Nobody bought the game on Xbox. Like, legitimately, it was not even in the top 100. Nobody bought the game on Xbox at all. That, I think that was a waste. Trashman, thank you for the subscription. Appreciate that. Welcome to the village. So now what they're left with is a game that severely underperformed, right? We looked at the Amazon sales for the game. And I personally feel that if the game was on Switch day and date, if it was PS4 and Switch, I think the Switch version would have done absolutely fantastic, I think it would have done absolutely fantastic. I think that it would have been a lot better because of the style of game that it is. Not better the game in terms of the game being better because it's on Switch. No, obviously, because like the frame rate wouldn't have been as good. The resolution wouldn't have been as good. PS4 version is probably still like the base version to play. But I'm just saying, like, it would have sold a lot better because of the style of game that it is. It would have done a lot better, got a lot more hype behind it because there was pretty much nothing of it on Xbox. So, I'm looking at Amazon bestsellers, new game releases, which we can always kind of tell how things are doing. It's not the be-all, end-all, and of course, we don't have digital sales numbers. We did get the, the MPD, which does have digital included, but that's just for the US. And the game did okay, but it was behind a number of games. It was behind like Animal Crossing and stuff like that, and we know the sales of Animal Crossing, okay? Animal Crossing got its physical sales leaked, right? It was 180,000 units for September. The physical sales were leaked, not the digital, but the physical. Crash Bandicoot was underneath Animal Crossing from what I remember. So Crash Bandicoot sold less than 180,000 units for that MPD month, Now, it was at the very beginning, so it didn't have many days to chart, right? But at the same time, like, for like the launch of a Crash Bandicoot game under 180,000 units for the US on Xbox and PlayStation with digital included, that's not very good. Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy did way better, did way better, which can be accounted to lots of things. I mean, you can look at the difficulty, you can look at the game being $60 compared to Insane Trilogy being $40. I mean, there's a number of things that you can kind of put up and say, maybe this was the reason why, this was the reason why, this was the reason why, But the good news is that, once again, that it's probably going to come to the Switch probably next year, and that there's going to be a sale on the game for Black Friday. So you're going to be able to get the game, I think, for like 35 or 40 bucks. So if you want to pick it up, you can. Now, I'm looking at the Amazon bestsellers right now, and what do we see? I mean, after the demo, Animal Crossing is just Animal Crossing, but Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity shot all the way up to number 2 on Amazon bestsellers. Animal Crossing is the number 1 best-selling game yeah, did I say Amazon? Animal Crossing is the #1 best-selling game on Amazon right now. And then number 2 is Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. So the demo is driving more people, because the game was like number 6 or 7. It's driving more people to actually go out there and buy the game now after the trailer and the Nintendo Direct Mini. The stupid Carnival Games is here for some reason. Oh, because it's $15. That's why. Super Mario 3D All Stars, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Minecraft. I mean, you pretty much have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have 6 Switch games in the top 10. Then you have Cyberpunk, and then you have Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild for some reason. oh, I know why. Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. So people are buying Breath of the Wild and they're buying Age of Calamity. They're getting Breath of the Wild now. They're going to try to beat the game, and then they're going to get Age of Calamity. Also, Pikmin 3 Deluxe is in the top 10 as well. And you have Pokemon Sword and Shield, Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Watch Dogs Watch Dog Legion isn't doing well. It's all the way down here past. It's underneath Mario Kart Home Circuit, so it's that game's not doing well on PS4. Assassin's Creed Valhalla is doing a little bit better though. But those games, Assassin's Creed isn't out yet, so it'll move up. But Super Smash Brothers is there, Pikmin, Breath of the Wild. Pretty much it's all Switch games. There's only like one Xbox or PlayStation game in the top 10, which is fine, because once PS5 comes out, there's going to be like Assassin's Creed and a bunch of Dark Demon Souls and Spider-Man, Miles Morales. There's going to be a bunch of PlayStation games and stuff like that in the top. So right now it's obviously they're winding down and getting ready for the next one. So yeah. But anyway, let me know what you guys think about this. What do you guys think about what's being said here with Crash Bandicoot? What's going on? You guys can let me know your thoughts. I have no idea why companies making these types of games put effort into Xbox version. Well, I do know why. Because it's because of ease of porting. Let's see here. Partymate says is one of those Breath of the Wild sales Almighty Savage animator since never played it. Yeah. He says facts. PS5 games will be dominating Amazon charts. I don't know if they'll be dominating Amazon charts, because a lot of people are gonna go with digital. Because you have to remember, there's gonna be a high volume of people that only have digital, right? Because Sony's selling a $400 digital system. So and those systems are so, as soon as those went live, it's funny because the more expensive PS5s, right, the ones with the disc drive, those ones were actually available usually a little bit longer than the all digital PS5. So people were trying to get that discount, so I don't know if we're gonna see PS5 games there, but because there is an all digital PS5 that's gonna be very frequently used and played, I don't know if they're going to be dominating the Amazon sales charts, just because some people just obviously can't buy physical games, so yeah. Sebastian Guerrero with the $5 and says, I just find it a bit ironic, and not trying to be rude, that Crash 4 isn't doing that hot after people use the Insane Trilogy to bash 3D All-Stars. Yeah, I think it's somewhat, I wouldn't say karma, or I don't know, that's kind of what would be the word for it, but yeah, that was the deciding factor, was like, oh, these are old games, they should be cheaper, they should be this, they should be that. Okay, well, this is a new game, it's worth 60, right? That's full price, 60 new game. Okay, where are all these Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy fans at? Where are all these millions of people that talked about how great these games were and how everything's so good with Crash Bandicoot, and all this and that? Where are you guys at? Oh, you guys are nowhere to be found. You guys are just talking. You know what I'm saying? It's just people talking. It's not actual fans and people that are willing to buy the content, because you got a new Crash Bandicoot game. It's new, so it was worthy of it being 60, right? Well, it's okay for it to be 60 because it's new. Even though you're getting a game not nowhere near as much value as Super Mario 3D All-Stars or even Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy, be it that, but it's new, so it's okay for it to be 60. Okay, well, where were all of you guys at to buy the game? Nowhere to be found, just whining online. Vocal minority. That's basically what I say, dude. Vocal minority. It's not anything significant, because if that was the case, everybody would have went out and bought Crash Bandicoot 4. Where are all these people at? Sitting here talking about Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy was the best, blah, 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 blah. Okay, Where are you at for Crash 4? It's a new game, so it's worth 60, right? Okay, where are you at? Nowhere to be found. But we don't know definitively which version sold more. It's not about which version sold more. It's the fact that there is a digital version out there, and there's going to be millions of people who have a digital PlayStation 5 and don't have physical PlayStation 5s. Or, sorry, and don't have the ability to even buy physical games. That's the problem that we're running into. Not about what sold more. You're looking at it very black and white. Look at it from an analytics standpoint. Regardless, there is going to be a limited number of people. Limited. It's not everybody can't buy physical games on PS5. There's going to be a certain amount that can buy physical. So therefore, since there's only a certain amount, you can't necessarily say, oh, well, it's going to dominate charts for physical game sales. Now, there are digital game sales that are sold on Amazon, but most people aren't going to do that buy digital games. They're going to go straight to PSN and they're going to buy it there. They're not going to buy, or they're going to go straight to PSN. They're going to buy codes, PSN points, redeem them, and then buy the game like they always do, right? So that's what I'm saying here. It's not about what sold more. It's the fact that there is a percentage. Even if it was a 70-30 split, 70% that bought physical PlayStations and 30% that bought digital, that's still 30% of people who probably aren't going to contribute to any of the Amazon or physical sales. That's still a significant amount, even if it's heavily skewed towards, that. Switch, on the other hand, right? Everything's physical. Every version's physical. So therefore, physical sales are going to be accurate. Here with PlayStation, sales are not going to be accurate. The games are still going to sell really well, but I see PSN being the driving factor. Also, you have to remember, Sony removed digital game vouchers for their first-party games from GameStop, and I don't know if they might have removed it from Amazon. Let me double check. But I know that Sony does not want game vouchers out for their first-party games. Let's see, The Last of Us. Let's see, The Last of Us Part 2. Okay, so it's $58 right now. And there's no digital option for the game on Amazon, Whereas if you go to, let's say, Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe or whatever, you can buy Nintendo Switch digital code. So you can, unless I'm missing something here, you can buy a digital code for the game. But maybe you can do it for The Last of Us. Maybe I didn't do it right. Last of Us Part 2 digital. Let me see. Okay, hold on. Maybe you can buy a digital code. Let me just double check. Yeah, I don't see a digital code here. Yeah, so there's no digital option. So even then, they won't have the option of even buying a digital version to where it can show up on the Amazon sales charts. So that's the issue. Not that the games aren't going to sell well. And to be honest, Sony doesn't need to sell games on Amazon the most. Obviously it'd be great. They're going to have it there for physical games. But Sony gets, they would like that extra cut. They want everybody to buy digital. Even with the physical PlayStation, Sony wants everybody to buy digital. I think every single main manufacturer wants everybody to buy digital because they get a bigger cut. Nintendo, Xbox, Microsoft, the whole thing is based off digital. Game Pass. Everything's digital, So everybody wants you to buy digital. But they want you to buy it through their store, or redeem it through their store. Sony is even being more particular. Sony doesn't even want to give people the option of buying their first-party games with a digital voucher at third-party retailers. Because what does that do? That gives them the option to control the price after they redeem that, or they buy that code, right? Because once a retailer gets a game, they control the price. They already paid for it, and they don't want them to do that. They want them to have the option of when they're going to do their sales and control the price. They want to stop these people from having the narrative when it comes to digital. So yeah. So I don't think PS5 games will be Switch games on the Amazon charts. I think that no, I don't think it will, because like I said, there's gonna be too many people that buy digital. That's the problem. Not that they're not gonna sell more than some Switch games. Not that Spider-Man or these other games can't sell better than whatever. What I'm saying is that Amazon is mainly physical. It's mainly for physical goods, right? People do buy digital on Amazon, but it's very rare. Most people that shop on Amazon, they want a physical copy of a game. Sony and the audience has shifted over to digital. It's the same reason why you don't see a lot of Xbox games on Amazon sales charts. Why? Well, because most people Game Pass, right? Digital sales. People are just Xbox is already converting to just digital. Not that the games can't do well, not that PS5 games won't do well. I mean, they're going to do good. You're going to see them in the top charts. How long will they last compared to a system that has all physical? I'm not so sure about that, because there will be a large number of people that will be going digital only with the PS5. It's going to be even more than the PS4, and the PS4 digital consumption was getting up there. It's getting to be a 50-50 split between physical and digital on PlayStation. It's already past that on Xbox. So it's getting to be a split, so that's the issue. That's the issue that we're seeing right here, right? Not that they're gonna do bad or anything. It's just more people are just gonna go with digital. So that's all it is. It's not, oh, this is just gonna do way better. It's just more people are going with digital. And if they go with digital through PSN, you don't see it. But it doesn't matter though. At the end of the day, look at Sony's sales. Their PSN sales are phenomenal. So they get a bigger cut. So for Sony, they don't care if they're on the Amazon sales charts or not, like in terms of like being number one. They just care about what their PSN sales are and what their game sales are and what the revenue that they're getting from third-party developers, because that's really where they make so much money, is royalties, and PSN. The Vendetta Against, thank you for the 2 NZs. Appreciate the $2, man. Thank you so much. That is true. I only buy digital, sometimes physical if cheap. Yeah, I mean, but a lot of Xbox people have already just succumbed to Game Pass, right? So yeah. Waiting for it to come to PlayStation Plus. Waiting for what to come to PlayStation Plus? Which game? Never been a fan of Crash's gameplay, which is why I never invested in the trilogy or Crash 4. Maybe later, but when I have some free time. Yeah. Bro, so on the Spawncast, can't believe 343 really is Satan. Okay. Thank you for watching me on the Spawncast, though. Let's see here. Astro Jammer says Sony lumped that drive onto the side of the PS5 because they had to. Well, no way. The console design was created in this version first. Yeah, obviously they're planning for digital first, and they said, okay, well, what can we do? But the problem was that the disc version, either Microsoft affected their pricing, or Sony's crazy, because a disc drive doesn't cost $100. So the fact that the digital, I guess it's for like convenience. The fact that you have the option, it's worth $100 more. I mean, for me, it's worth the extra 100 because the money that you'll save from not having to do digital only, because there's third-party vendors. You can buy, sell, trade your games. You can buy used. You can be gifted games, physical. I mean, there's all sorts of options. So for me, it's worth that. But I don't see Sony's logic on this one, because the system's the exact same, and the disc drive is what? $10, $15 disc drive, Blu-ray drive? I mean, it doesn't cost Sony much for their own proprietary technology. So that's the weird thing about it, is that something caused them to say, okay, we have to make this way cheaper. Maybe it was the Xbox. I think it was probably the Xbox's price. It being $299, Sony's like, we have to have something that's maybe even somewhat close. But that system's worth way more, I mean, I guess. I mean, because it's, the innards of it in terms of power and all that is the same. It's just the disc drive. The only thing that's different is the disc drive. That's it. And those aren't $100, Not even close. So, Sony is messing up by not giving an option. I like to send game codes to my nephew's over email for birthdays and Christmas. Well, there is a gifting option, I think, through PSN. You just won't be able to buy first-party games and digital codes and gift them through that way. But there is gifting through PSN. Like, if you go on the PlayStation app, I'm pretty sure you can gift the game. I'm almost positive you can. Digital has so many disadvantages compared to physical media. Nobody can force just to give up physical media. Physical media is future-proof. You own it, hands down. Yeah. Well, maybe you don't. Compared to, so that's what some people said. I want to know if games go pure digital over the next decade, how collectors will enjoy physical, will feel about going forward. I know for me personally, if things are digital only, I definitely wouldn't like it, but I would probably play a lot less games. I mean, I'd play review codes given to me, but I'm not going to be sitting here and buying digital games by the bucket load, you know, buying a bunch of big digital games. Like, that's just not going to happen. So I'll probably just roll with the review codes that I get from developers and play those, but I don't see myself really spending a bunch of money on digital gaming. I see myself going back and collecting and buying physical PS4, Xbox One games, buying physical GameCube games, and just going back and kind of collecting, and then just playing the digital stuff that developers give me. Because I can get most games. I'm just too lazy sometimes. I just don't feel like. I mean, like, I know John, I know, you know, MVG, I know all these guys that have tons of contacts and stuff like that can get me any code if I feel like it. I can get any contact I want to be on any press list. I'm just freaking lazy, man. I just don't feel like doing it, you know? Like, so if I feel like getting a game, I'll get it, you know, or I'll, you know, but I'm not going to be sitting here and buying a bunch of digital games. That's nonsense. I'm not buying $70 PlayStation 5 digital games. That's ridiculous. You know, so I'll just get review codes. I want to know if I don't see how digital, all it does is just inhibit you as a consumer. There's nothing that makes digital better than physical. Like, there's no advantages to digital, like, outside of your own laziness. That's the only advantage to digital, is that if you're lazy, there's no actual real advantage. Game sharing would probably be one of them, but most of you guys don't share anything. Most of you guys have your own systems, you know. But for the most part, that would be the only advantage. All it does, there is no future. It's just all it is for them. You think that they're helping you by being digital only. They're not helping you. They're making sure that they lock in their prices that they want to sell the game to you, and then they're making sure that you don't sell that game. Remember, Microsoft, Sony, Nintendo, they don't like used game stores. They don't like people buying or trading games. They don't like people selling their games. They don't like that. And digital removes that. If you think that digital is something for you as the consumer, I don't know why anybody would think that, but there's nothing that anybody can argue that digital is somehow way better for the consumer and it's the future. No, it's what they put in front of you, and people are eating that up as if it's better for them, but there's no advantages only outside of the ones that I just mentioned, that laziness and game sharing, if you want a game share. That's really what it comes down to. There's no actual real advantages of digital. Let's see. There's no gifting. I tried buying my friend a gift on PSN last year, and the only way he could was buy me eShop credit equal to the game's eShop credit, or do you mean PSN credit? Let's see. Digital is no future for us consumers. It's companies, but not for us. Yeah, I mean, the reason why is because, think about it. If you go all digital, what do you have to not do? You don't have to ship the retailers anymore, right? So if you go all digital, you don't have to print discs anymore. So you don't have to print anything. You don't have to ship anything. You get a bigger cut because it's right there on the store. This is all for them. There's barely, you can't sell your games. You can't trade your games. You can't do anything like that. So every single notch or every single tick mark for digital is all for them, is all for the business, which is fine. If they obviously they want to do things for their own, and digital is convenient, blah, 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 whatever. I get that, but I don't see how anybody can come into the stream and say, oh, digital's the future, it's for us. How? There's nothing that digital does outside of you being lazy, which sometimes I'm lazy too. Laziness and potentially game sharing. That's it. That's it. But I mean, if somebody lives in your house and you want to share a game, you grab the game and you give it to them. And you do actual game sharing, right? So that was the one little thing that they gave us with digital. Was like, okay, well, you can share your games. Restricted, but you can share them. You know? Because if you couldn't, there's literally no advantage. There's zero benefits outside of laziness to digital. You know? So that's it. That's the one little thing. But they still have not set up a marketplace for us to sell our games. They still haven't set up anything like that. So I don't, you know, I've been a big fan of, you know, in the past, buying, selling, trading, you know, you have OfferUp. I bought games on there. I've always done that. Even still in this age, like the other day, you know, I went and freaking got some Switch games, you know, got some cartridges. Somebody was selling the cartridges without the boxes dirt cheap. I'm like, okay, I'll just go get some replacement boxes. But I went and got a bunch of cheap Switch games, you know? So, you know, personally for me, I mean, I don't see how digital does anything, how it's anything. They want it to be your future because it makes them more money, not because there's any advantage for you. So I if you want to fall into that ploy, go ahead, you know. I'll fall into it, but there's no advantages of it for you, you know? Unless somebody can sit here and argue advantages of it. So let's see, accepting digital only is accepting having all your rights taken away, pretty much. Pretty much. But what I don't understand, Nathan Drake, is how you argue one bit that we don't know that, like, digital's the future. And then the other bit you argue, well, it's going to dominate the physical sales charts. So, like, you've got to like not contradict yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't argue in one segment that, oh, they're going to dominate physical, and then argue in another segment that, oh my God, the future's digital. The future, it's all digital. Like, do you see what I'm saying here? So, like, you got to pick one. Either you think the future's the future and 67% of all people, it's all digital, that's where it's going. Obviously, that's going to affect physical sales. So why would you think that it's going to dominate the physical sales charts when you're saying that the future's digital and everyone's buying digital? Like, that doesn't make sense. Let's see, what topic are we on? We're talking about we were talking about Crash Bandicoot and game sales, digital versus physical. Because Sony isn't ready to go in all digital because PS sells so much consoles. The physical game sales are big as well. I'm convinced, Nathan Drake, I'm convinced you don't know what the hell you're talking about. So I'm not going to argue. I'm not going to bring up anything. You're literally contradicting yourself. Like, I'm done. You just said 67, the future's all digital, 67%. But then before you argued, oh, there's going to be huge physical sales. So which one isn't? When it comes to Amazon sales charts, you can't have 67% of people or more buying digital or 50% of people and expect there to beat out a system with 60 million in sales, okay? 60 million plus where everything is physical. You can't have that. There's not enough PS5s on the market. Even if Sony sells 5 million PS5s, not everyone's going to buy every single game, and that's going to be split between digital and physical. How much more can you compare to that when it comes to physical game sales with a system that has 60-something million on the market? So you're saying that they're dominating, it's all dominated by digital sales. Oh, but there's going to be a lot of physical sales. No. No, you can't have it both. It's not both ways. I'm done. you're just arguing for anything that sounds good for, at this point, anything that you think that sounds good for Sony, you're arguing at this point. You're not even using logic. So anyway, I'm done. The biggest advantage of digital only is the ability to let Sony / Microsoft fully control the market. I'm sure they will be completely fair with the prices. The market shouldn't dictate prices. That's a, you know what? He's being sarcastic, right? So, but he's being sarcastic, but he's basically saying, like, you know, agreeing with me here. Yeah, like, there is no advantage. You know, all it does is let them dictate the prices and not the market. So we no longer dictate the prices based on what's selling or what's not. They dictate the prices. Now, if a developer wants to put their game on sale so they can sell more digital copies, okay, I get that. But a lot of times, physical sales will happen before the digital sales. You know? I just don't see how it's all. Look at this PS4. PS4 is now 67% digital. If 67% of people are buying digital on the PS4 with an install base of 100 million plus, and then you go to PS5 on an install base of way lower, and they have a system that's all digital. PS4 does not have a system that's all digital. Every system can play physical, so you have the option for every single PS4. How is it going to dominate when you're already admitting that everything's moving towards digital? People won't even have the option for physical, and you're up against a system with 60-something million units sold, that where people buy physical, majority people buy physical. Nintendo, it's like 70-30 split. Maybe even more, digital to physical. It's a fat split. The only game that's even close to being 50-50 is Animal Crossing. Every other game on the market for Nintendo, when it comes to physical game sales, is heavily favored towards physical gaming on Switch. Like, completely favored towards physical gaming. The large majority of Super Smash Brothers, Mario Odyssey, all of their biggest games are physical. Maybe there's a 60-40 split for some of those games, maybe. But Animal Crossing is the only game where it's anywhere near, if it's at 50-50 or anywhere near 50-50. And that's old numbers. We don't know about the new numbers. The new numbers could easily show that it's more of maybe like a 55-45 or a 60-40. We don't know. But what I do know is that the large majority of Switch owners, the large majority of games, it is physical, where a physical option is provided. You know? So I don't see how Sony all of a sudden with a low install base comparatively with digital game sales, all of a sudden they're going to dominate everything. How? They're going to dominate the physical game sales when most people can't even, when a large majority of people on there can't even buy physical games. And Sony removed the option to buy digital games from first-party titles on Amazon. Okay, how long do you think the whole $70 per game is going to last? Do you see first-party changing that? Microsoft, Sony, Nintendo? Sony, or I see Sony's games, yeah, but I mean, maybe Nintendo does that later, but I mean, I would think Nintendo would probably want to avoid that, but we'll see. Let's see here. I don't know what you're saying is completely wrong when it comes down to it, but no, a lot of physical games will go on sale. Will go on sale because it's based off the retailer. They'll go on sale first. Nobody said that they don't go on sale on the Xbox. But Chaz, you're always arguing all sorts of stuff, so. And you also thought that my Legend of Zelda video was a mod. And you wouldn't believe us when we told you that it wasn't. So. I'm not going to argue back and forth with you. Whenever you think something, you think you're right no matter what. Even if there's like legitimate facts that it's not. So. Let's see here. I will go for physical first, unless there's no other option. Hell, even cases that wasn't physical, so get digital. A physical comes out, I still get physical as well. Yeah. It wasn't a mod. It wasn't a mod. This is what I mean, Chaz. It wasn't a mod. Everybody told you that it wasn't a mod. If you go to the actual video of the guy playing it, everybody in the chat says that's not a mod because people know the game in and out. Nobody says it's a mod but you. You're the only person who said that's a mod because you don't play Breath of the Wild. because you don't know Breath of the Wild. Because you don't play. As somebody who's played Breath of the Wild in and out, I can clearly tell that there's no mods made to that. He basically did everything that you can do in the game. You know, there is nobody said it's a mod. Even people who mod the game say that it's not a mod. But yet, here you are saying that it's a mod. My video of Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Chaz claims that this is a mod. I'll show you guys the video. So maybe you guys can make your own determination what you guys think it is. See. So let's see here. So Chaz claims, and still claims, despite everyone telling him that it's not a mod.
What's good, everyone?
He claims that this is a mod. This is a mod video. So. Alright, so hold up here. He claims this video is a mod of this person doing this in Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
Reaction phase here, and let's check this clip afterwards. So, gotta make sure that we have. We'll make sure that everything is. Flies in. Hits it with the arrow. Charges that up. Hits the ice thing, bounces it up into the air. Uses the glider, hits it with something else. It's just stasis. Oh my, he's doing so much. I don't even know. And stabbed it with the spear at the end and walks off.
So he claims that's a mod video. Now in the chat, DJ King, who's big on this game, literally breaks down what it is. He says cube, Daruk's protection, arrow, then glide in, Urbosa's fury, plus climb to the top, get on shield, plus cube, go up with the guardian, then glide up, spear dive, land on guardian, plus stasis, multi-attack, guardian blast down, spear drive. You know, so yeah, he literally broke down what it was, what he did in each one. There's no mod. He broke down what it was and what he did with each one and how he did it. And yet he's still claiming that it's a mod. You know, so I'm not going to argue back and forth with you, man. Whenever you think that there's something, even if somebody can prove it to you or tell you exactly what's happening, you'll disagree with it. So it's fine. You think whatever you want. I prefer digital to convenience. I had upgraded my SD card from 128 to 512 by Immortals Phoenix Rising. No way I'm fitting that game like Witcher 3 digitally. Okay. Let's see here. But I think that goes to show you how great Breath of the Wild is. It's so good in terms of like the combat variety and what you can do. You got people that think that it looks like a mod, even though it's not, you know? Yeah, this is not a mod, but he does use the shield bounce glitch. Yeah, but glitches aren't mods, so. Digital for convenience. Digital for convenience. That's what I said. That's all it is convenience. It's not actually better for you as the consumer, though. It's just convenience. Shop says she misses Reggie. Yeah, the demo's already out. It was out. It released yesterday. Ammo Van Dam. Hey, make sure you check out my YouTube channel. Because obviously, it seems like you don't have my YouTube channel. check out my YouTube channel. You would have known that it's already out. So go on my YouTube and make sure you subscribe to me, and I'll give you a shout out on there too. PlayerEssence on YouTube. Thanks for the follow though. You just followed 15 minutes ago. Thank you for the follow, dude. I appreciate that. Play Buck Bumble. All right, I got you, Shamsa. We haven't played Buck Bumble in a while. We're gonna have can we have a variation of the Buck Bumble? Can we have a variation of the Buck Bumble, Shamsa? This one's always a pretty good one. Destruction All-Stars looks so good that they delayed it and put it on PSN Plus for free. Or on PSN Plus. That's how good it looks. Glitches aren't mods. Exploiting them is an art form. See classic Mega Man speedruns. For example. Yeah. He's essentially using circular reasoning at this point. It's been proven not to be a mod, but he's basically saying it's not a mod because I say so. So there, yeah. I'm done. I'm not even gonna argue. It's like nothing wrong with admitting that you're upset or wrong, but that's fine. He's not going to. What? Yo, Alec! With the freaking Super Okage pledge? Bruh, what's going on? Yo! Dude, that is crazy. Yo, Alec, thank you so much for the Super Hokage pledge. You guys give some love, respect, and emotes. Yo, welcome to the Super Hokage realm. Thank you so much. And you resubbed too, so it wasn't just an upgrade. It was you were not here and then you came back. So thank you so much, man. You know the Discord though. You know all the deals. Make sure you look at your perk package. Anything that you want from your perk package, let me know. You know, make sure that you, for those who are like, you know, looking at your perks, make sure you guys take advantage of those, okay? Let me know how, you know, when it comes down to it. So you can also follow me on Twitter, Alec, and I'll follow you back. I'm pretty sure I'm already following you, but make sure so if you want to DM me, you can DM me, okay? Remember, Super Hokage, you guys can also let me know about certain news topics, and I can we can bring them up in the OJ live streams and stuff like that. So I give you guys access to talk to me about like what content you guys want to see too. So make sure you guys check that out. Those Super Hokages out there. Thank you for the support though, bro, man. I appreciate that. Alec, dude, huge support, man. Thank you. All right, so let's go ahead and let's get into. Shamsa, how'd you like that? We'll play another one for you, Shamsa. This one's pretty good too. This one's pretty good. Yeah, we back at 310. Let's see if we can get the 315, boys and girls. Let's see if we can get the 315. What's up, JoJo Johnson? Find a copy of Buck Bumble the US. It's really easy. It's really easy. I found a copy of Buck Bumble for like $12. It's like super easy. Game's so trash. People just sell it for super cheap, dirt cheap prices. Well, the game's not trash. It's just not amazing. It's very forgettable. The best thing about the game is the freaking the intro theme. Play the OG. All right. Gotta do a little Buck Bumble shimmy. We haven't done this in a while. Do a little shimmy. I'm getting into it now. You know. Do a little shimmy. Hold on, we gotta put up the music a little bit. Put it up a little bit. A little Buck Bumble. Shout out Shamsa. The Bumble returns. The Bumble returns. I loaded up Twitch and boom. Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up, Mark? What's up, NES Questers? Welcome to the stream, guys. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you guys here. All right, so. Yo, Fairy Tiger! California smile! Let's go, yo. Fury Tiger with the $30. Hollis. And he says, need some cool music, Resident Evil 3 original, end theme, and maybe something Zelda. All right, got you, Fury Tiger. Got you. Thank you for the support, man. Thank you guys for the support today. Alec Shamsa with the big 30. Fury Tiger with the big 30 as well. Let's go ahead and get both of you guys' names up here on the stream board. Shamsa and Fury Tiger. So Fury Tiger actually tying Shamsa for the top stream ninja. FT, Fury Tiger. All right, let's go, baby. Thank you guys for the support today, man. I really do appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you for the support. Fury Tiger, we'll get your music going, though. We'll get your music going. I know it's kind of late where you're at, so we'll get that going right after this, so we can get you on your way. All right, guys, let's go ahead and move on to the next topic, guys. Switch sales. Switch had a little bit of a dominating performance in Japan, but obviously things are winding down, so it makes sense, right? So we're gonna go over some of the Switch sales, then we'll get into Q&A, and I'm probably not gonna be able to. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to play Oceanhorn today, guys. Might have to skip on Oceanhorn because I have to edit a video for tomorrow morning. I talked to my YouTube guy and I figured out what was going on with the channel, and I kind of screwed myself on the algorithm because of when I was uploading videos. He said that the move to uploading videos at 11 jacked things up. So he said, get back to what you did before, and that will help. So I got to upload videos early in the morning now because the algorithm was picking up those videos at that time. And for European people, now European people aren't watching my videos because they don't remember it. They remember it being a lot earlier. I hate YouTube's algorithm. I really do hate the algorithm. I absolutely hate it. But you gotta live by it. You know, there's nothing that you can do. So I got to get back to doing the really early videos. So anyway, let's go ahead and get into these sales numbers here. So here's the thing. Let me get. Actually, this is a dope Persona battle theme, but let me get this next thing here. Resident Evil 3. Resident Evil 3. What did you want? Resident Evil 3 original end theme. Resident Evil 3 original end theme. All right. I didn't beat the original Resident Evil 3. I played it, but I didn't like it. So, all right. He says, yeah, hard to watch videos later in the day. Yeah. So, let's see here. Can't stop the grind. Yeah. I'll get back. We're getting back. Here's what we're going to do, guys, for the videos. We're getting back to face cam videos with my camera angled this way, so where you see my background, so better quality. We're getting back to that, and early videos. I don't like the timing of me having to do it that early, and it messes up certain things, but it's okay. Like, it's fine. It's no big deal. It's like, it's one of the negative things with the job, but I'll take it. Yo, Mr. Mark with the arigato gozaimasu. Us! Let's go. Yo, thank you so much, Mark. Thank you for the, he says, just a small tip. Dude, that's big. That's big enough. Thank you for the 5. You don't have to give me anything, man. Thank you for the support. You've been around for such a long time, dude. You've supported a lot already, so I appreciate you just coming through and watching the stream. But thank you for the 5, dude. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, both No More Heroes games at 60 frames per second. I've got a video on No More Heroes coming up today. So yeah, I don't know if we're gonna be able to play Oceanhorn just because we're going a little long on this. So we'll probably play. I mean, it's no big deal. We'll play it whenever, you know. And then we can play. What's it called? What was I gonna say? And then we can. What's it called? No More Heroes. We gotta get that. But I want to play some Oceanhorn on stream though. I do want to play it on stream. I didn't know 6 frames per second. That's cool. Yeah, they're both 60 frames per second. No More Heroes 1 and No More Heroes 2 are both 60. At least in the... I gotta test out the open world phase. I don't know if that's 60. Somebody can maybe let me know in the chat. But I know like that when you're in the... I'm about to go fight the boss phase. Like when you go like the lead up. That's all in 60. No More Heroes 2 doesn't have an open world. So that's obviously all in 60. Alright. Next up. We've got some Zelda. Zelda music. What are we gonna play? We always play these ones. Let's see if we can get something different. Maybe Gerudo? Wait, no. No, not Gerudo. We're gonna do this one. No, too corny. Dark World. Yeah, Dark World's good. Do I try Control? Yeah, I did try Control. I have a video. Like I said, yesterday, I did a lot of recording yesterday. Pretty much after the stream, I recorded for about 3 hours. And editing. I did a lot of recording and editing. I have a video on Control that's going to go up tomorrow morning. Or tomorrow afternoonish. Morning, afternoon, depending on where you live. So, yeah. I do have a video on that going up. Brief brag, during the stream, I went from getting killed in the Guardian 1,000,000 times to killing it. Nice. There you go. How dare you call that song corny? It is kind of corny, but it's good. It's good. But no, I like it. I like it. All right. So, let's go ahead and let's get into the Switch sales real quick, guys. All right, take it easy, Brian. Thanks for coming out to the stream, man. All right, so Animal Crossing New Horizons was the top-selling game. Here's the top 10. Animal Crossing New Horizons, Ring Fit Adventure, Super Mario 3D All-Stars, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Mario Kart Live Home Circuit, Mario and Luigi Set, Pokemon Sword and Shield, Minecraft, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Clubhouse Games, Super Mario Party. Those were the top 10 games in Japan. They ranged from as low as 3,739 copies all the way up to 23,000 copies for Animal Crossing. No digital sales. The sales were from October 19th, 2020 to October 25th, 2020. Hardware side, Switch sold 64,768 units. PS4 family of systems sold 3,137 units, and the 3DS family of systems sold 856 units. The Xbox sold like 40 units or something like that. How much did it sell? Yeah, 40 something units. So there you go. All right, so that's that. You guys can let me know what you guys think about that. Also, Halo Infinite, the newest director for Halo Infinite that they got to come in to fix everything, he also left. So is Halo Infinite in a little bit of trouble? It might be. They keep on switching directors and people to come in, kind of coming in and out. I have no idea what's going to happen with that game, but it is what it is. The Halo director, the one that they just got, he's out. He used to work there, and then he left and came back and all this stuff. So it looks like Halo Infinite, it looks like it's in some trouble. So there's also that too. All right, so let's go and get into Q&A, guys. You guys' favorite segment of the stream. If you guys have questions, I've got answers for you guys to talk about, and you guys can ask me questions on pretty much any gaming topics that you guys want, or if you have like a health topic, or if you have something else that you want me to talk about, I'm more than happy to discuss that. I want to hear this epic Dark World thing that this next music is coming up here. I want to hear it. Although, good choice of picking this song, definitely. Oh yeah, Dark World is freaking amazing. It's so good. What are your thoughts on Sonic Smackdown? Sonic Smackdown? What the hell is Sonic Smackdown? I hope Halo Infinite turns out to be a good game. There's just so much Halo drama. I want a good Halo game to come out. Yeah, me too. Once again, you guys can tag me at PlayerEssence, hashtag PlayerEssence, just PlayerEssence by itself. And I'll be more than happy to answer you guys' questions, okay? Maybe happy because 343 upper management has been sus. they're the imposters, huh? Man, this week went by fast, didn't it, guys? Right? Tomorrow's Friday. Tomorrow we got Among Us. Somebody just said sus, so I was thinking, oh man, Among Us tomorrow. Remember, we're gonna start streaming early tomorrow, guys, okay? That's why I'm gonna start moving back to the early schedule, so I don't have to do videos like early in the morning anymore. I can just get my workout in and be like, okay, I still have content for the day, so it makes sense for me too. What's your lifting split? What is a lifting split, if you don't mind me asking? Bro, could you stay up Could you stay up north where they get real winters? Because I can't stand a couple 50 degrees days. Nah, I'm good. I kind of like more of the warmer weather, but just, you know, my perfect ideal spot would be San Diego, but it's too expensive to live in San Diego. I mean, I could live there, but you know, I'm not trying to, you know, spend $4,000 a month on rent or mortgage. You know, I'm good. Or $3,000 a month on mortgage. I'm good. You know, for a house that's much smaller than the house that I got right now, too. By the way. Back by same day. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't have a split, dude. All I do is freaking run, and I just whenever I feel like it. Sometimes I don't feel like it. I'll just do push-ups. I'll do like 100 push-ups or like 150 or 200 push-ups, and then I'll just do like bicep curls and like shoulder raises. But I don't really even do that much lifting. I mainly do push-ups though. That's like my main thing that I do. But no, I don't even really lift that much at all. I lift like maybe like 3 or 4 times a week, but it's really lightweight. It's like 8-pound weights. The heaviest thing that I lift is myself through push-ups. But they added in like Star Wars. Places on that One Punch Man workout. Pretty much, I saw the One Punch Man workout, and the One Punch Man workout is somewhat similar to what I do. And let me tell you guys the One Punch Man workout. So the One Punch Man workout is 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 6.2 miles, 100 days. And to be honest, I do, 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and run 10 kilometers. Every single day. 6 days out of the week, I run way more than 10 kilos. I run way more than that. I don't do 100 squats, but I do standing abs, so I get the leg workout in. So I do standing abs, like where I lift my legs all the way up and go like that, you know? Standing crunches on both sides. And I do about 100 push-ups. Sometimes I do more than 100. Sometimes I'll do 200 push-ups or whatever. So I don't do the sit-ups, but I do the standing crunches. So yeah, mine's like a variation of the One Punch Man workout. And yeah, ever since I started doing and I didn't even know about the One Punch Man workout, okay? But this whole One Punch Man workout and how people are showing like 100 days. So that would be, what was that? That's 3 months and 10 days. So 3 months and a week, right? The biggest results that I've ever gotten since I got fat was when I started doing that. In about 3 months. That's how long it took me. So I did a little bit of a different variation of the One Punch Man workout. And yeah, it works. It got me from 220 3 months ago. And now I'm 182. You know? So I lost 40 pounds, you know? In the past month or so, I lost about 20 pounds in the past month when I really started taking up the one, because like when I first started, I didn't do the 10 kilometers. It was less than that. But in the second half, in the past 3 months, I started running for 2.5 hours, 2 hours, 2.5 hours, or 3 hours a day, right? So therefore, it fast-tracked things in the last half for me to lose as much weight. That's why, and like I said, it's been about 3 weeks or about a month, and I lost 20 pounds. I went from 204 to 184. And that was about 3 weeks. I lost 20 pounds in 3 weeks. And, you know, that's because I upped the running a lot more. And diet, too. Diet as well. But yeah, the One Punch Man workout, it works. If you're fat and I'll get that JoJo in just a bit. Shout out to the JoJo boys. If you're fat, or if you really want to get in shape, do the One Punch Man workout for 100 days, and I guarantee you it'll work. You know why? Because I did it. I did a variation of it. It works. It works. It does work. I will say that. It does work. Michael Regan with the JoJo. Let's go, baby. Says, I am probably alone and probably considered naive in this belief, but I believe that Breath of the Wild trilogy was conceived altogether. Anything that doesn't seem to make sense in the story through sneak peeks will probably be explained in one way or another. Okay, that's another way of looking at it too. Another way of looking at it as well. Thank you for that, Mr. Michael Regan. I do appreciate the $10, man. You've been coming through to the streams a lot. You've been supporting a lot too, so thank you so much. I do appreciate that. LJ's the only American who speaks in pounds and kilometers. He cannot decide which metric system to use or not. I know. I know. Well, because the One Punch Man workout, it originated people kilometers, so I was reading it off of something. So yeah, a lot of people really like the One Punch Man workout. You know, they've been shown like, yeah, it works. It works. All right, take it easy, Shamsa. Thanks for coming out to the stream. Thank you for the $10, though. I do appreciate that, Mr. Michael Regan. You have any real-life ghosts or UFO stories? Nah. Shout out to, you guys give some love to Shamsa, though, for always coming through to the streams, always supporting. Thank you so much, Shamsa. We appreciate your support over here. Do you think Age of Calamity will have alternate control options? Because I had to remap the controls just to have Zelda style from the first Hyrule Warriors. I don't think so, but we'll see. Do you think Master Chief will get into Smash? It's possible. I made a video on it. You can check out my video that I made on it. I'm a much better swimmer than runner. Got any running tips? Yeah, running tips, guys. The thing about running is that you're gonna be trash at the beginning. I'm not a good runner either. My pace is pretty bad. And you know, it's not that great. You know, I'm not like the best or anything. But the thing about it is that you're gonna be trash at the beginning. The key, the goal is to set your goals. Set how much you're gonna run. Don't just go start running and then, oh, I'm tired, you know, and stop. If you set no goal or no actual workout, then you're gonna be bad. Now, if you go out there and say, hey, I'm going to run for 20 minutes, walk for 5 minutes, run for 20 minutes, walk for 5 minutes till I hit an hour. Okay, now you have a workout plan, right? So then you do that until it's easy. And then once it's easy, then you say, okay, now I'm gonna run for 30 minutes and then walk for 5 minutes, right? So you gotta do it based off of where you are. Now, if you're out of shape and you can't run for more than 5 minutes, okay, that's fine. You run for 5 minutes and then you walk for 5 minutes. You run for 5 minutes and then you walk for 5 minutes and set a goal. Okay, I'm gonna do that for 30 minutes. I'm gonna do that for 40 minutes. I'm gonna do that for 50 minutes. That's what I did. Before, dude, I couldn't run for more than 10 minutes without getting gassed. You know, that a while ago though, right? And what I did, I just kept on going up and up. I went from 10 minutes to 15 minutes to 20 minutes to 30 minutes to 40 to 50 to 60 to the point to where I could run for an hour and I wasn't tired. And I'm like, okay, now what do I got to do? Okay, well, now I'm going to run for an hour and a half. Okay, well, now I'm going to run for 2 hours. Okay, now I'm going to run for 2.5 hours. Okay, now I'm going to run for 3 hours. Okay, now I'm going to run for 3.5. And that's where my limit is. My body says, okay, my ankles start hurting. My knees start hurting at 3.5 hours. So that's where my limit is. So I run right around anywhere between 2 to 3 hours. That's what I usually run. Then on Saturdays and Sundays, to try to make weight, I'll run for 3 hours or 3.5 hours. Let's see here. Wave God says, you think Age of Calamity has always been planned as a late 2020 release or got pushed through the pandemic? It seemed like it was always planned for that because of the way that they just announced it, you know. But you never know, though. You never know. Gamers who promote healthy lifestyle, including exercise, are not common. Mad props to you, man. Hey, no problem. There are more people doing that these days, but a lot of gaming channels that they don't want to do it because what is that? How does that help them make money? It doesn't. You know, so they don't care what you guys look like. To be honest, let's just be real here, right? Figure drawings. Wave says, I'm pretty good with my workouts, but eating habits are trash. Yeah, you've got to have good eating habits, guys. If you work out, but then your eating is trash, then you're throwing away the work that you've done. So you've got to change your eating habits. You've got to replace heavy carbs and food, like stuff like that. You got to replace that with lighter, better options. You got to replace candy. You can't eat, I mean, candy just is pretty much a no-go for the most part. You know, I mean, you can have it every now and then, but candy shouldn't be a thing that like you're eating regularly. Like you shouldn't be spending like a lot of money on candy. We're talking like once a month candy, you know? Carbohydrates, like really heavy carbohydrates should be probably cut. Especially nighttime carbohydrates should be an absolute no-no. If you're hungry at night, it's very light carb, right? Or it's like no potato chips. Replace potato chips with hummus chips. You know, replace those late night snacks with fruit. I mean, you gotta just do that. My diet actually is really good, so you also have to keep that in mind too. It's not just working out, it's also diet too. Great Nintendo's 2020 now. I definitely give them a solid B. Solid B, B+. Set a goal to run for an hour straight, and I finally hit it Monday. Hey, see, there you go, Dark Synchron. And was it, let me ask you a question, Dark Synchron. Was it tough? Were you gassed at the end of it? How did you feel? Apple and water. Yes, apple and water is a good snack. Here's the thing, guys. Some of you guys don't know what apples are good. A lot of you guys think, oh, apples don't taste that great. It depends on where you live, okay? But here in California, we have the most delicious apples. They're called Honey Crisp, okay? Now, in some other places, you guys probably have them too. Some of you guys probably have them as well. If you can get Honey Crisp apples, it tastes like you're eating legitimately like not liquid honey, but honey slathered on an apple. It has such a sweet, and it's good for you. It's not bad for you. It's not unhealthy or anything like that. It's just like any other apple. It has such a sweet taste to it. So I like hummus chips. Okay, so grab yourself some nice hummus chips. A whole bag of hummus chips has 440 calories. A full bag. That is, compare that to a bag of Doritos. Like a full bag of Doritos, like the big bags. We're not talking about the small bags. We're talking like the big bags. So get yourself some hummus chips. Have a little bit of those for a snack. Have an apple or a mango. Something else like that. Stop eating the heavy carbs at night, you know? So, yeah. Dark about to be Falcon Jr. Abs are made in the kitchen. Yes, sir. NES Questers. Yes, sir. You gotta have the diet there. Unless you have, your workout is crazy and you can burn through all that sugar and all that stuff that you eat, all that's bad that you eat, then maybe you can get that. Because I've seen guys that are crazy sugar rushers and they have abs, but that's because they were burning 5,000 calories a day. You know, playing basketball. Basketball players tend to be like that. You know, they can eat whatever they want, but at basketball practice, you're going to burn like 3,000 calories because basketball practice is insane, you know? And, you know, from me, I used to play basketball myself, and the lightest that I ever got post college was when I was playing basketball regularly. And I got to, I think, 168 pounds. But everybody told me that I looked like a skeleton. And the girl that I was with at the time was like, I think I'm going to break up with you. You look horrible. And I was like, okay, I need to gain some weight. So everybody told me that I looked horrible at that weight. You know, so they said I looked like a black skeleton. So I had to gain some weight back. I eat very heavy carbs but very low sugar, high protein, moderately low fat. Yeah, carbs are like, I mean, they're good because they give you fuel. But if you eat carbs at night and then you sit there and you don't do anything, so like let's say you eat a bunch of carbs at night, then you go to sleep, it just stores as fat, dude. You know? Now, however, if you eat some carbs in the morning or during the day and you're still up, because you're burning calories, right? I'm burning calories talking to you guys, just sitting here. I'm burning some calories, right? Your body's still, you know, you're still doing stuff, so you do burn some calories. Okay, you're using those carbohydrates. But if you eat a bunch of carbs at night and then you go to sleep, or you're just sitting down and just playing a game or something like that, right? And you're not actually up and moving around and picking stuff up or cleaning or doing something, that's going to store in your midsection. For guys, it usually stores in their midsection. For girls, it can store in their butt, or it can store in their thighs, or it can store in their midsection as well. Sometimes breasts, but I mean, for the most part, for guys, it goes right to your gut. And that's why a lot of guys that eat a lot of carbs at night, they got a pot belly, but they might be skinny. It's like, well, wait a minute. I'm 55 or 160 pounds, but why do I have a pot belly? You know, I'm 5'10 or 5'9 and I got a pot belly. Well, it's because the way that you eat, your cycle of when you eat and what you're eating. You know, bread, is it like whole grain bread or whole wheat bread? Is it healthy? Sure, but it's carbs, you know, and those are going to store as fat if you don't use them properly, you know? Dog, I played basketball a few weeks ago. My thighs were on fire 2 weeks straight. Yeah, because it's probably just haven't played for a while. I haven't been using those muscles in that way. For sure. So many good apple varieties in California. Honey Crisp, Pink Lady, Gala. Oh, yeah. Pink Lady, Gala, those are all good. Granny Smith, green apples are good. You know, but Honey Crisp to me is the best type of apple. It is literally better. It's as good as candy to me. You know, that's my candy, is a Honey Crisp apple, you know? Honey Crisp apples are my new candy now, you know? They're so good. I had one this morning. I had some homemade French toast with egg white French toast. I had a little bit of chicken, and I had a Honey Crisp apple, and it was absolutely delicious, man. It was so good. Hey, what's up, Lamb0393? Sounds like girls should eat carbs to me then. That's how I come. In their belly? Yeah, the lowest weight I have ever been as an adult is 190, 6'4", and that was because I was working out almost daily playing basketball. Yeah, basketball's a good workout. My feet were pretty numb. LOL, I did have a full sprint for 2 minutes after that as well. Okay, so you're still adjusting to it, so that's your limit for right now. So keep at it, but don't waver. Dark Synchron. Wait, hold up, Dark Synchron. How tall and how much do you weigh? Let me find out that first. How tall are you and how much do you weigh? I like to eat keto meals, meats and veggies. Yeah, a little bit of carbs sprinkled in. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much my diet too. Chicken, lean meats, carne asada, you know, Mexican style, fully cooked. None of this red meat inside, steak stuff, thin cuts, carne asada, put it on the pan, olive oil, veggies, cook them up. It's delicious, man. It's really good. It's good stuff. It's good food. It tastes good too, and it's easy to cook. 5'9", 143 pounds. Oh my goodness, you're so small. Well, you're not short, but you're just tiny. You're just really skinny. Let me ask you a question. Do you have a belly? What are you running for? Like, what are you trying to accomplish with your hour-long runs? Because I might tell you not to run for so long. If you're trying to build bulk and like some weight, you're really skinny though. I'm the same weight and height. Oh, Chuba, I thought you were 5'10", 5'11". I need to ask you about some type of diet to go through what I'm currently doing on DM. Yeah, whenever, Frank. Whenever. I'll help you out. I've seen someone that got so overweight that fat started to store in their forehead. Bruh. Okay, okay, yeah. So you're about there. Okay, 5'10", 145. Yeah, you guys are thin. You guys are thin. That's okay though. Nothing wrong with being thin. Yeah. Wait, how did you see somebody with fat storing in their forehead? Okay, let me tell you guys something. Let me show you guys something. I remember I was getting my haircut, or I was going to go get my haircut a couple weeks ago. And I swear, I think I saw quite possibly the fattest person that I've ever seen in my life, which is fine. Well, it's not fine, but, dude, where's this picture at? I took a... Oh, man, I can't find it. Yeah, I can't find it. It'd be too hard for you guys to see. Yeah. But man, like, yeah, you don't want to get so fat to the point to where it's hard for you to even do things, you know? But how can you have fat storing your forehead? That doesn't even make sense. I think he's just joking around. He may be a hard gainer. In that case, too much cardio and not enough weights can be not good. Yeah, probably like what are those, like endomorph, ectomorph type people? Endomorph, where it's really hard for you to gain weight. But yeah, definitely hit those weights though too, Dark Synchron, because like we're like the same height. I'm about 5'9", but I'm 180. 180. So I'm like 40 pounds more than you, but I'm the same height. I think probably getting to like 155, 160 would be good for you, man. The belly could flatten a little, but I just exercise to be active and feel good. Yeah, you should still exercise and still run to get your heart, you know, your heart health, right? Cardio is great for your heart, good for blood flow, all that stuff. So yeah, you should still run, you know, but definitely maybe buy some like 30-pound weights maybe too, and maybe get some extra protein in you, you know? Get some weights and get some extra protein, some extra, you know, steak, you know, maybe a few extra helpings of steak every now and then, and some weights. So yeah, I knew it was a joke. There's no way that could be real, because like, there's no way that can be real. I'm 5'9", 260. I need to stop doing weights and do more cardio. Yeah, absolutely. At this point, there's no need to really do weights at all. If you're 5'9", 260, there's no point in doing weights. Weights, there's no point. You already got your bulk. You got your muscle. That's why I don't do heavy weights myself, because I've already been lifting. I got my muscle. I'm fine on muscle. You know, I just do some push-ups, do some light weights. If you're 260 and 5'9", it's time to lose the weight. So it should pretty much just be cardio. It should I mean, that's pretty much what I did. It should just be all cardio for the most part. Maybe do some push-ups here and there, but most of your time should be dedicated to cardio, because you already got your bulk. You know, you already got your muscles. Now it's time to actually get those cut up. You know, now it's time to actually get the, you know, get the abs and get the cut look that you're looking for with those muscles, because you already got them. You already got them at 260, you know? What if you're underweight? I just told you what to do if you're underweight. I just said get some extra helpings of steak, get some extra helpings, get some weights, eat some steak every couple nights. Get an extra serving or two of steak, get you some protein in you, and lift some weights. That's how I got big. When I was younger, when I first got into high school, I was 5'6", 5'5", 5'6", about 130 pounds. Okay. When I got to my sophomore year, they put me up to varsity. They wouldn't play. They wanted to put me on varsity even as a freshman, but I couldn't because I was I wasn't old enough yet. Because like there's 17 and 18-year-olds, they wouldn't let a 14-year-old get hit by 17 and 18-year-olds, so they wouldn't put me up there. So I had to play freshman football. But the next year out, since I turned 15, you can play. So the coach was like, "Okay, you're too light." You know what I'm saying? Like, you're way too light. So then they put me on this plan at my coach Nadel's house. They put me on this plan where I would just eat chicken, steak, burgers, you know, and I went from 130, 140 to 185. and I grew a couple inches. I went from 5'5" to about 5'7". No, 175. Sorry, 175. So I went from 130 to 175, and I just lifted. I lifted heavy though. So I went from 130, 140 to 175 to my sophomore year, so I can play varsity football. So that's what I did. I ate steak. I freaking lift weights. You know, that's how I got bigger. So yeah, I gained about 35, 40 pounds that summer. But that's not easy to do though. That's not easy to do, and I don't recommend any of you guys doing that. I'm just saying, get a couple extra helpings and lift some weights, and you should bulk up a bit. Get some extra protein in you, but don't eat like a freaking fat. You know, I ate lean burgers. You know, everything was lean. It wasn't all just juicy fat. You know, fat, like I'm not eating grease off the plate and stuff like that. I wasn't doing all that. I was just lifting a lot. But the plan was called Bigger, Faster, Stronger. So if you guys want to look up that, you can look up that. But that was the exact plan that I was on from my freshman to my sophomore year so I can play varsity football. It's called Bigger, Faster, Stronger. You do all that crap when it comes to the food and you do all that, you'll get big. What's up, Clue for Press? Yeah, brown rice, yeah. Yo, party man, arigato gozaimashita! Thank you for the $5. Beat Mario Galaxy yesterday. I have to say, out of all the games in the collection, Galaxy is my favorite. Yep. It is right behind Odyssey in terms of overall. Yup, still need to finish Galaxy 2, but I still feel Odyssey is number 1. Love the 3D Marios, though. I'll tell you this right now. I like Galaxy 2 more than I like Odyssey. So, I think Odyssey is probably better than the regular Galaxy, but Galaxy 2 is something else, man. Galaxy 2 is something else. That's my favorite 3D Mario game of all time is Galaxy 2. Galaxy 2. I'd probably say Galaxy 2, Odyssey, Galaxy, 3D World, 3D World, 64, and Land. Then like Sunshine's at the bottom. Galaxy 2 is amazing though, man. Galaxy 2, it's everything that Galaxy 1 was, but then better. It's, and like the new power-ups in Galaxy 2 are freaking sick, man. The power-ups are sick, Yoshi's sick, the level design is sick. Oh man, Galaxy 2 is so good, dude. And the way everyone talks about Galaxy 2 makes me want to play it. Because it's like, think like Cell. You know what Galaxy 2 is? Like, Odyssey is like Cell, right? Or not Odyssey, sorry. Galaxy's like Cell. But Galaxy 2 is like Perfect Cell. Cell was already dope, right? He was already really good. But Perfect Cell is better than regular Cell. So that's essentially what Galaxy 2 is. It's freaking Perfect Cell. So would you prefer Galaxy 3 or Odyssey 2? Galaxy 3, because we just got Odyssey. But to be honest, I rather them just do something completely different, like make a whole new theme. We don't necessarily need sequels to things that we've already got. We've gotten that a few times, right? Obviously, 3D Land, 3D World, Galaxy 1, Galaxy 2, but it's not often that we get a sequel to or a follow-up to what we had, right? I mean, Super Mario Bros. 1, Lost Levels, pretty much the same vein, right? So it's happened a couple times, like with 2D games, but with the 3D games, it hasn't happened a lot, right? So to be honest, if I had my choice between Galaxy 3, Odyssey 2, or a new one, like a new theme, I choose the new theme, because the new theme always gives you something that you haven't experienced before. Whether you like it more or not, it doesn't matter. It's the fact that it's a brand new theme, it's a brand new idea, brand new things, brand new innovation. And if we don't have those innovations, then we would have never got Galaxy in the first place. What they could have just said, oh, well, we're just going to keep making Mario 64 over and over and over and over and over again, right? That's not what I want. I want them to try new things, even if it doesn't work out. It's fine that they tried Sunshine. They tried something new. It's fine that they went from Sunshine to Galaxy. They tried something new, you know? From 3D to 3D World, which was a play on 3D Land, but still for consoles, something new, you know? So try new things, try different stuff, make new ideas. It doesn't have to be the same or like sequels to the same stuff over and over. You know, I rather have new ideas. Personally, me, for Mario games, like the next one, give me a brand new idea, you know? The main thing keeping Galaxy from beating Odyssey to me is Odyssey felt more sandbox, which I prefer. Exactly. Yeah. Well, it's not even feeling more sandbox. It is more sandbox. Galaxy is not a sandbox. Galaxy is 2D parts, small spheres, fast-paced, moving from one place to another in a more linear type of fashion. You know, whereas me, I don't like sandbox Mario as much, so that's the reason why I like Galaxies more. Because I don't like sandbox. And that's why Mario 64 is so low for me. And like 3D World and other stuff are above it because those aren't sandbox. Those are kind of like keep pushing forward, keep going forward, you know? We're going to get Metroid soon. All right, Wave God, just sit tight. How long does 3D Mario games take to come out from each other? It varies based on the system, dude. There's no set time period. It just varies. 96 to 2000, what was it, 2002? 2000, then to Galaxy 2007. Depends on when the system comes out, what they're doing. There's no set time period. 4 or 5 years, maybe? 6 years? Just depends. 4 or 5 years. That's what I would guess. We're not gonna get a 3D World 2. That's not happening because Bowser's Fury is 3D World 2. So they're not gonna redo that again. Nah. That's what they did with that's Bowser's Fury. What do you mean? Why do I hope we get a 3D World 2? Why? Bowser's Fury. Can you play Gusty Garden theme from Galaxy? I don't have the. Okay, yeah, no problem. Yeah, but what do you think Bowser's Fury is, Angel Page? You're asking for something redundant. It's an extension to what we already got. They're gonna make new levels and new themes and new stuff within the world of Super Mario, within the world of Super Mario 3D World. So what are you asking for? I don't get it. Man, early 2021 is gonna be lit. 3D World Bravely Default 2 already. Yes, sir. Also, early Monster Hunter too. Monster Hunter as well. Shouldn't Xbox have went the 360, 720, 1080 because of the naming now confuses me? They should, but that naming's dumb. Will you be picking up Game & Watch the next few weeks if I can pre-order it? Yeah. Oh, I don't play Mario, so I don't know at all. Oh, that's the reason why you asked. Okay, you don't play Mario, so you don't know. Okay, it's all good. No More Heroes 3 isn't ready this year, so there's no need to wish that it was this year. It's not ready. You want the game when it's ready. If it launched this year, it would have been broken. So go from wishing that it was this year to, yo, when it's ready, it's ready. We got No More Heroes 1 and 2. Play those in the meantime. We need to get that out of our heads, guys. Like, listen, it'd be great if games could come out sooner or not, but let's not have games launch in broken states. Remember, people, what was it? Avengers. That should have launched next year. That should have been delayed. Look at that game, dude. Look at the state of it. So to me, it's like, I want it to come out when it's ready. If it's not ready, then it's not ready. Let's wait. It's okay. Bravely Default 2, once again, more time. Like, it'd be great if it was this year, but after what they said with the trailer, and they need the time to implement the feedback to make it better. Would you rather have it this year and it's not as good, or next year and it's much better? So that's kind of how I feel. It's like, it's okay. There's millions of games to play in the there's legitimately a billion different things to play, you know? Not everybody here has beat everything that they have. So there's so many other games to play. Go play something else. When the game is ready to go and finished and perfected, then they'll release it. So that's the thing, like, it'd be great if the games could come out sooner. But to me, I went from, like, I wish that it was this year to, oh, I wish they release it when it's ready. That's my new thing, you know? I wish they can release it when it's ready. Stop rushing it. It doesn't have to be right here and there. When it's ready, release it. Otherwise, you get Avengers, you know? Business emails. Agree with you that Mario is the greatest platformer ever. Who's number 2? Platformers? I don't play a lot of platformers, so I don't know what number 2 would be. But maybe I don't know. What do you guys think? I'll get you guys' opinion. What's up, Van? Played the demo. You said it's great. Cool. I'm glad you like it. Classic Sonic would be number 2. Yeah, Sonic's good. What's up, Mr. Pete? Yep, we have him in Washington State. Freaking delicious. My favorite apple for sure. Yo, that was real fast. Are you behind on the stream? Does Mega Man count for platformers? Kinda, I guess, right? A little bit. Action platformer. Crash and Rayman, yeah. What's up, Katana Riku? All right. Gameplay mechanics by Koei Tecmo. Yeah, they're good. All right. Ori. Yeah, Ori's really good. I still have them. They reached out to me to do a, what's it called? A sponsored stream, so we're still going to have that. You guys want to see Oceanhorn, or you guys want me to continue answering questions? Which one? Like, I can play Oceanhorn till about maybe 3:30 or so. Or we can just chill and answer, like, I can answer questions. So what do you guys want? You guys want Oceanhorn today, or we can play it for longer, probably. Maybe Saturday, we can play for longer. Or we can just, like, chill and answer questions. Oceanhorn. Seen a lot of Oceanhorns. Come on, guys. You guys got to vote. You guys got to tell me. Everyone's saying Oceanhorn, so you guys all want to see Oceanhorn? Does anybody want me to just chill and talk to you guys and answer questions? Oceanhorn? Then, yeah, I already know. Cover it in a video tomorrow, and follow me on Twitter. That was a lame joke. Figure drawing. Corny. Alright. I can answer questions while I play Oceanhorn, but obviously I can't pay as much attention to the chat if I'm playing the game. Like, I can't answer as many questions. Like, when I'm playing a game, if I'm in the middle of something, I might miss a question. You know, whereas if I'm not, then, you know, whatever. But I'll try to answer as many questions as I can while I play Oceanhorn. What the hell? Move my font. Okay. Oh, I'm not looking at it the right way. All right, guys, give me just a second. I think Oceanhorn, I forgot to download it on my work Switch. So let me go grab my other Switch. I'll be right back, okay? The No More Heroes games are pretty small, aren't they? In terms of size? I downloaded. I barely had any room left on my living room Switch, and both games downloaded without me having to really make any space. That's crazy. That's good. It's a good thing. Give me a second. I forgot that when I bring in my my extras, my living room Switch, that I gotta bring my I don't feel like syncing my Pro controller from here to it, just because I just don't feel like doing that. So so yeah. Okay. Did they release anything on the launch day? No. Okay. Everything's complete. Watching any anime currently? Not right now, no. The No More Heroes ports are really good. I got a video coming out. For those who are undecided, I got a video coming out on No More Heroes 1. Like at 4 or 5 o'clock today. So in about an hour and a half, I got another video. So yeah, it's coming out. Van Osdale, you need to either follow me on Twitter or watch my YouTube channel, my boy. Because like you're telling me about a bunch of stuff that I already know. Like you're saying like I heard that No More Heroes 1 and 2 is coming out. Like I got both games. I've been making videos and content on there. So check me out on YouTube as well, and follow me on Twitter. Because like you're mentioning a bunch of stuff that I don't know if you want me to talk about it or if I don't know already or. What's up, Nick? All right. So basically, in Oceanhorn, this is a Zelda-ish type of clone game. So you're a young knight. You were adopted by this old man. You start out at one place, and then 18 years later, you go on your first quest to become a real pirate. You go there, you get a shield, and you fight a boss. And now we come back here, and he's gonna talk to me more about some stuff here. The game has like puzzles, and yeah. It's not a Breath of the Wild clone. No, it's not a Breath of the Wild clone. It's more of a classic Zelda clone. So Zelda clone, not Breath of the Wild though.
Look who finally woke up. It is your big day, boy. Hurry to the tower in the forest. Master Mayfair has a surprise for you. If you get lost, take a look at the yellow symbol on your map.
Big day?
You know, the day you've been training for. I will come too. Don't forget to stock up at the vending machine near Laurie's Inn.
Wind Waker is a good comparison because you have a sailboat in the game. So you travel from island to island in a sailboat. So Wind Waker is definitely like it's Zelda. It's it's like Mana series Zelda. It's a little bit of everything kind of mixed in, but definitely
see you later.
Definitely heavily inspired, like with the dungeons and stuff like that, like from Zelda for sure. The outfit, obviously, the blue definitely inspired. Like look at like the triangles on there, like outfit wise, yeah, Zelda. Graphics, not. I mean, kind of, but not so much. I mean, it has its own style. I'm not in love with it, but it's okay. Look, there's an enemy here. You also have like a gun. You can shoot people. You can slash. Oh, yo. Dude, that hurt. Oh my gosh, why'd that hurt so much? What game is this? This is called Oceanhorn. Oceanhorn 2. Wait, Bloodstone, look at how the reflects light as there were drops of blood inside. Alright, let me bring up my this thing here. Jackie, thank you for the subscription. Appreciate that. It's called Oceanhorn 2 Knights of the Lost Realm. The first one's on Switch too, so you can check out the first one, although it's not, it's like more of an isometric-y type of view. This game is definitely more on the Zelda. The first game's kind of like more on the Mana series and Zelda. This game's definitely more on like the Zelda 3D action game series, you know? It uses Unreal Engine 4. It's an indie game. So you can talk to townspeople too. Hey, I was hoping to see you this morning. I left you something behind the lighthouse. If you want to have it, keep us safe from the monsters. Okay? The lighthouse. Okay. Well, the lighthouse is over there. Okay, I can go into people's houses now. Before I couldn't. Let's check out what's inside here. Like a direct follow-up to Oceanhorn? Yeah, it's a direct follow-up to Oceanhorn 1. Yeah. At least I think, wait, is it? I don't remember. I don't remember Oceanhorn 1 that much. I played it, but I don't remember Oceanhorn 1, like the story and all that. Never mind. Don't quote me on that, guys. I got a chest. It's a wooden statue. You get 20 coins. Oh, and I got a review code for this, guys, by the way. So shout outs to the people that reached out to me. I don't even know who the developers are, but a lady with the name that I couldn't pronounce. She's like, hey, you want a code for Oceanhorn? I was like, yeah, sure, I can play it on stream. She's like, okay, sounds great. Can't wait to see you. I was like, all right, cool. So shout outs to you. Shout outs to the people that help out the channel. I followed you on. Yeah, follow me on Twitter, Van, and also follow me on YouTube as well. We'd love to have you chatting on YouTube too. Pumpkin Jack. I haven't played the game. Emergency. Okay. Nothing. I'm good. So like you can hold down this. Although it froze my game one time when I did this. But you can hold down and like you can have like a quick menu too of different stuff that you can pick, like your shield and weapon. Like you can get different weapons, different shields, different stuff. You know, as you adventure. There's also different party members, but you can't cut grass, which is weird. I don't know why you can't cut grass in this game. They didn't feel like doing it. Not really sure. But either way, you can't cut grass. But although you can cut shrubs. So you can cut those. You can cut these, but you can't cut the other, like the shorter grass or the tall grass. But shrubs you can cut. And get coins. So it's like they have to make like a compromise. Alright, take it easy, Frank. What do you think about Rare's next game, Everwild? I don't know anything about it. So I don't know what to think. Hey, Frank, thanks for coming out to the stream. Alright, so the lady said that there's something behind the lighthouse. So, I think that's right there, but let's go ahead and get this bloodstone real quick. Right. Here lies Bernard, the Bard of Arn. May the light be upon you. May the earth be light upon you. I broke his bottle. This headstone moves. Okay, there we go. That's what she was talking about. This right here. I don't like how it rotates the camera like that for some reason. Nice, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Pearl necklace. Yeah, 0 out of 10. Although you can roll. You have a stamina bar, though. A few rolls and you're cooked. Frame rate's pretty good. Nothing really wrong with it. Maybe a few dips here and there. But it's solid. It's stable, 30. Oh, God, yo. Oh, yo! What? Wait, what just... Wait, what just happened? What? Wait, I want to watch that again. What? Wait, what just happened right there? I gotta see that again. I don't even know what happened, bro. Okay. Let me watch that again. Okay. So I'm going. Is it just 2 jumps? It just look weird. Alright. He did like a front. He did like a freaking moving front flip. It looked like an Arabian front flip, dude, or like an Arabian back flip, but like a front flip. Bro, that was kind of sick though. Let's watch it one more time. Yo. Okay, all right. This man's athletic. Can I replicate that? I don't know if I'll ever be able to replicate that. What I just did, dude. Hold up. It was like a double jump. It was like. So yeah, it's gonna be really tough for me to replicate that. That's not supposed to happen. Okay, yeah, he does a front flip. That's what happened. So he does, but it like spun him around and turned him to the front. So like if you jump from high enough away, you'll do a front flip. But like, all right. This lady just walks back and forth here. Still no cargo ship from the city. We might soon have to start using our reserve supplies from the beachside cave. All right, thank you so much, Karen. Oh, do we have fishing in this game? I think there's fishing too. I think that's my boat. Yeah, that's my boat that I sail with. All right, hold up. We're not gonna talk to this guy. I'm breaking all the pots in town. All right, let's get this treasure chest right here, though. Okay, what's going on? Calm down. Great. So in this game, it's kind of weird. So you can't jump normally, like there's no jump button, okay? But anything that is above your shoulders, this is literally how they explained it. Anything above your shoulders, you can jump on top of, for the most part. For the most part, not everything, not something you can pick up, but any stationary thing that's above your shoulders, you can jump on. So you can jump on that, but you can't climb on this, which is once again, like that's why I say it's not like a Breath of the Wild clone. Because if it was a Breath of the Wild clone, you'd be able to just climb this up, but you can't. You can't. There's no way for you to get. You have to go on something smaller, and then go on something, and then like work your way up. You know. That's why I say it's more like a classic Zelda game, more so than anything. Yeah, Ocarina. If it had a little bit more versatility, like with the climbing and stuff, like a Genshin Impact, then I'd say, yeah, maybe more Breath of the Wild, but it's definitely more classic Zelda, in my opinion. Get all these coins. I don't know the price of this game, though. Does anybody know the price of the game? What's the price of the game? Oh, what's this? Got a chunk of amber? It's worth 50 coins. Nice. Link's Awakening? Yeah, Link's Awakening. Classic Zelda. Classic Zelda. I'm just going inside somebody's house. I'm taking all their money. Breaking all their pots. Taking their glowing things on the ground, which turns out to be money. Reading their journal, jumping on their dresser. Yeah, this is so, yeah, it's classic Zelda, yeah. I just wish that it just gave me it. Like, I don't see why it pops up first. Just give me the money. Just give me it. Give me the money. All right, we got a treasure chest over here. What's this? Warning: explosives. Or I need explosives to blow this thing up. All right, I don't have any. So. So we'll have to get some later. Alright, so this is where we're supposed to go. So we're gonna go. $30? Yeah, 30 bucks, it's okay. But definitely, you know, like if you're really looking for like a Zelda type game to play, then I'd say, yeah, pick it up. But if anything, you can probably wait for a discount, like wait for a sale. Like, I don't think it's a game that, so far from what I've played, there are other party members, and the game is fun. The game is definitely not bad. And I will say one thing though, guys, it wasn't responsive on my regular TV. I don't know if it's just me, but And I know monitors have less input delay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and chalk it up to that. But it seemed to play not as good, like with the dodging and like everything. It plays a lot better on my monitor than usual for a game between my TV and my monitor. So also keep that in mind as well. It just seems, I don't know, like I didn't test it, so don't be like, oh, that's like factual, like everything. It just seems like it's a lot more responsive on my monitor, which most games are, but this one's noticeable. Like a big noticeable. Like usually I don't notice it for like action games and stuff like that. I usually only notice it for fighting games, like Smash Brothers. Clearly, like you can tell the difference between playing fighting games on a regular TV and playing on a monitor, you know? Alright, so you can sprint too. There's a sprint button. But you have to like hold it down, which I don't like, but whatever. I just got a delivery for Pikmin today. Wasn't it supposed to release tomorrow? Yeah, it releases tomorrow. Another thing that I don't like either, there's no, unless somebody can help me here, there's no lock on. There's no lock on, and I don't know why games do, I don't know why 3D action games say that I'm not gonna be able to lock on an enemy. Yeah, there's no Z targeting. You have like block, like where you can kind of just like move around and then like, but there's no Z targeting, which I don't understand that. I don't understand that line of thought process, you know? And when I switched to my monitor a while ago, I noticed instant differences. Yeah, Smash Brothers should not be played on a regular TV. Competitively. If you're playing for fun, yeah, fine. But if you're trying to play and like actually like do your moves and combos, you should never play Smash Ultimate on a regular TV. Like, I mean, you can, but you're just putting yourself at a disadvantage. Smash is very noticeable, not on a regular, not on a monitor. Okay, I hit this and then it opens the door over there. Okay. Yeah, no Z targeting. I mean, like, Ghost of Tsushima doesn't have Z targeting either. You know, and I said, dude, this game doesn't have Z targeting. I don't like it. He was like, oh, it doesn't need Z targeting. I'm like, okay, I'm sorry. Okay, fine. It doesn't need it. It doesn't need it. Just... Let this man leap out of the water like that. We're supposed to go that way. Where are we? Or maybe we get something to target later? Maybe I'm just not doing it right? I'm trying to... Yeah, I'm just like... Yeah, you can't... And the tutorial didn't... Dude. Oh, come on. Okay, yeah, I wish I could like if I can Z target him, like you. Okay, you can do this though. Oh, never mind. There is. Never mind. Okay, never mind. There is. There is. It's with the block. Okay, never mind. Sorry, guys. False alarm. But you can only Z target when an enemy's around. Okay. So yeah, there it is. Good. Good. You have to, it's the block button. But usually like what they'll let you do is like they'll let you like Z target, like even like when there's no enemies around, like you can still like strafe. The problem though is like you can't do moves out of the Z targeting. Like the dodge rolls and the backflips and stuff. Like I don't think you can unless you have to let it go. Like I can't press like dodge roll, right? I can't do like a backflip or a side roll when I'm Z targeting. I have to let go, and then I can do that, you know? So it's not quite like Zelda Z targeting. Like, so like here I can do it, but I can't roll, I can't attack out of boost, I can only block. And if I want to like attack, I have to let go. But there is like a, you do have like a parry, like a Breath of the Wild. What? Oh, I'm out of stamina. Oh, okay. If you're out of stamina, then you can't block. So it's not quite like actual Z targeting. It's like, there you go. You have like, if you time your block right, you can do like a parry. Breath of the Wild spoil. Ocarina of Time spoiled us? It's like, yeah, I wish they actually made a real Z targeting system. I'm curious to see how some of the other characters play. Once you get like that parry, you can get a critical hit on them. Or if you finish your combo, it's a critical hit. Yo, Devin Rose! My man, Devin! Thank you for the tune-in tier pledge, man. Appreciate that. Glad that you're enjoying the gameplay enough to tune in tier pledge, dude. Thank you so much for that Mankaku Sharingan. If anybody else wants to pledge, if you're enjoying the gameplay, you want to see me play more games during the streams, definitely supporting through tune-in tier pledges is a great option. So thank you so much, man. Thank you, Devin. Make sure you refresh the stream. You can get into the see your perks. The Discord link is there for you, my man. And then also, you can hit me up on Twitter and get you a follow back too. So yeah, it gets you into our all of our gameplay sessions. So we're playing Among Us tomorrow. Got Mario Kart on Mondays. Thank you so much for the tune in tier pledge, man. Very nice of you. Critical. And it's an RPG too. You get experience and you level up too. Hey man, I'll take those peasant pledges. I'll take them. I'll take them. Anybody else wants to do it? Let's do it, baby. You found a power shard, Flame of Ares. If attached to the weapon or an item, this mysterious gem gives it a small boost of damage. Do you want to equip the shard now? Okay, this is something that I haven't done before. So, Knight Sword is a melee weapon used on all cadets who start knight training. It's a durable weapon. If handled and maintained correctly, it can serve its master for a lifetime. Alright, so you can add the shard to that. That's pretty cool. To damage or to might? Okay. Let's go and just add it there. Okay, you can remove it too, so it's not permanent. What about my gun? Okay, nothing on that. Cool. This can get me by till I get to play Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. This will be my Zelda fix that I need. It's good enough. I don't know if it's $30 good, but it's good enough. If you really like Zelda though, I think it's worth it if you really like Zelda. Like a lot of Zelda stuff here, like you exploring all over the place, you know? Alright, so there's an achievement. The thing about this game, it has achievements, but the achievements are cool. They're called challenges, and anytime that you do them, you get stuff. So, and it even like encourages you to try them out, like discover an Arn overlook, defeat an enemy with a rolling boulder. So you get 500 experience for this one. So we got a boulder right here. We got some enemies right here. Let's see if we can beat them with this. So let's see if we can roll one over them. Oh, it didn't keep rolling. It just stopped. I thought I was gonna keep rolling. It just literally stopped. That sucks. Poor man's Breath of the Wild. Sus boulder. Yeah. Sus boulder. Definitely a sus boulder, dude. How was it a sneak hit, but he knew where I was at? Roll this boulder over him right now. Get this boulder rolled over. Yeah! Let's go! Let's go, baby. You gotta improvise. You gotta improvise. What if Oceanhorn was the bloodline of Link and Zelda, like JoJo? The game's taking place hundreds of years from the current Zelda game. I don't know if that's oh snap! Yo, hold up! I don't know if that's legal. Here's what I would say. I would say, dude, this guy shooting pink fairy dust at me. This guy. I'm out of bullets. There we go. I would say that this is definitely the weakest JoJo then. This is definitely Jonathan. Because this guy ain't touching Link. We know that. Cave. You gotta explore kind of everywhere here. If you don't, then you're gonna miss out on stuff. Oh, another this guy again. I don't have any. Dang it! I don't have any ammo to really deal with this guy. I don't have any jump attacks. There we go. Got him. I was just swinging. Okay, wait, hold up. Where's this? Oh, looks like we got a boss here. Hold up. Let's look at our... Where's our map? I don't think we have one. Yeah, because I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be here. Meet Master Mayfair in the tower. Alright, so he's probably going to give me something. So we'll come back to this area, guys. The Legend of Oceanhorn. Now everything's going to respawn. Create a map as you walk. That's like the Etrian Odyssey. Oh, X is also a quick, I think it's like a quick item. So you can press X to block too. Look how tiny this shield is. I need some ammo. Usually there's some ammo in these shrubs. Can't get any of those. There's a girl that you can use in this game. I don't know, like I don't know what her name is. Dude, I don't even know what this dude's name is. Oh, there's some ammo. I'm not remembering anybody's name in this. The names are forgettable. It's just a cool little Zelda clone to play in the meantime. What kind of noise is that? Oh god. Why is he backing up? Oh, there we go, parry. Is this where I have to go next? Riverside Cave? I'm not exactly sure where I have to go next. I think it was over this way. Yeah, I think it's okay. I think it's this way. I know there's a little thing at the top telling me like, okay, go here, but little goal map. Okay, yeah, Valley of the Warning. Yeah, that's where I'm supposed to go. It's an old time watch. It's a big watch, dude. Yeah, it's Unreal Engine 4 game. So it looks, I mean, for as small as the developers are, it's a... Oh, God. For as small as they are, it's a nice looking game for how small the developers are. They're not huge developers, you know? Like, they're not like a big developer. Oh! Yo. So that was weird. But they're not a big developer with a bunch of people working on the game, you know? It's a small indie, too. It's not bad. I like the game. It's a buckler shield. Yeah, it's a buckler shield. I've seen these type of shields before. You know? It just looks funny. I want the master shield. I want the Hyrulean shield, you know? I want the Hyrulean shield. I want the Oceanhorn shield. I don't want just any regular shield. Alright, so how this game does it is that anything that's glowing red, you need to actually like leave an item on top of it. If it's glowing blue, you can just step on it once and it stays pushed. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait just 1 minute. I think I'm gonna need 2 people. I'm gonna need 2 people for this one. Someone's gonna have to put the item there. So once I get the other lady. You can carry and throw. Yeah, I know that. Or maybe we can throw the barrel and it'll... No, it's not going to be able to make it from here, though. Yeah, like, there's no way. Oh, maybe it will. Might be a super ghetto way of doing it, but maybe we can break the game a little bit. I don't think there's a princess that you save. You're becoming a knight, so. Wait, hold up. I just want to see if I can break the game. Oh, dude, we're getting close. I think we can do it. Okay, that's too high. I don't know why. I don't know why it arcs so much. But look, it stood straight up there. We can definitely plant it right there. Hold up. Oh, we're getting close. We're getting close. What? How'd it go so much higher that time? What's up, Big Milo? Alright, come on. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, dude, just a little bit more. I know you're not supposed to do it this way, but let's just try it. Let's just try it. Because I feel like having a little bit of fun. Oh, no, that's too high. That's too high. I forgot. If you aim it right at it, it's too high. You got to aim it a little bit below. But there's a little bit of a sweet spot, I think, to where it'll roll and stand straight up. All right, so you got to aim it a little bit lower. Oh, what? What? That's BS. A little bit longer. All right, here we go. Oh, so close. Age of Calamity data mine. No, I didn't see it. What did it say in the data mine? Okay, no, you can't do it. Because I literally hit it right on top of it. And it just like bounced off. Oh, okay. It's spoilers? Okay, then yeah. If it's spoilers, then probably let's not, because not everybody was gonna want to hear it. Let me look it up myself. Let me look it up myself first. Where was the data mine at? Because I don't see it on Nintendo Everything. So what website was it on? Okay. May reveal the full base roster. Yeah, seems about right. Yeah, seems about right. Yeah. Yeah, the characters. Yeah, it's spoilerish. So don't. I'm not gonna say it. Okay, yeah, it's not gonna happen. Read. Good Knight is in a dire situation. He will ask his or her friends to help, whether it is talking what is about taking down possible foe or solving a good puzzle. Together, everything will be easier. Good Knight access to the radio menu. Give commands to companions. Yeah, exactly. You're supposed to do that. You're supposed to give commands.
It feels just like yesterday that we came here to have a picnic, and I carried you home on my shoulders. Today, you're going to have to walk back on your own.
Kid Icarus Uprising clone me. It's not a Kid Icarus Uprising clone. That's not true. Immortals does not play like Kid Icarus Uprising. It's not a Kid Icarus Uprising clone. It's just Greek mythology, so you just said, oh, Kid Icarus Uprising. But it's not a clone of Kid Icarus. The gameplay is not Kid Icarus Uprising. Hell no. The combat is not Kid Icarus Uprising. The gameplay is not Kid Icarus Uprising. The weapons aren't Kid Icarus Uprising. No, it's not. Assassin's Creed. That's just all Ubisoft games. It's more Breath of the Wild than either of those two games that you mentioned. It's more maybe Assassin's Creed Breath of the Wild, but it's not a Kid Icarus. From the videos that I've seen, it's not a Kid Icarus game. It's not Kid Icarus Uprising. They're just both Greek mythology. You can command party members in the radio menu. Okay, that's all I had to do.
We need to find a way to open the door to the tower. I don't know why Master Mayfair.
That's all we had to do. Was I just had to get this.
He's
Talk to that
waiting for
guy.
us inside.
That's all I had to do. Press.
Jen.
There we go. It's a Hades clone, yeah. I don't know what Angel Page is talking about, Kid Icarus Uprising. What makes you say Kid Icarus Uprising? Kid Icarus Uprising has two phases of gameplay. You have a phase where you fly through the air and you play like a Star Fox style, like where people come and shoot at you. I've seen nothing like that in Phoenix Immortals Phoenix Rising. And then Kid Icarus Uprising has a weapon fusion system and you can wear like claws. You have like different types of styles of weapons that you can do in there. I don't see that with Phoenix. They have like a couple different weapon types, but it definitely seems like it's more Assassin's Creed or Breath of the Wildish on the weapons and how you attack. And then also like the shrines and puzzles. Kid Icarus Uprising does not have any of like that shrine stuff that they showed in the game, like where you have like challenges like that. Kid Icarus Uprising does not have that. It has two phases. It has the flying phase, then it has the on-ground combat phase, then boss fit, and then you go to fight the boss. That might have like flying levels where you go through and all that. So it seems to be more like Breath of the Wild than it does Kid Icarus Uprising. So I don't know where you got the Kid Icarus Uprising clone from. It doesn't play like it. We're gonna go in. At least I thought we were gonna go in. Alright. Apparently we gotta get somebody on top of there. I think they
Jen.
Lever?
Jen.
I don't think he can get the lever.
Jen.
Do you think we'll ever see a new Kid Arms game? Kid Icarus or Arms game? I don't know, maybe. Alright, somebody tell me what to do here. I forgot what they told me to do. Did they tell me what to do here? They said that if you have like another person that you can tell them to do stuff. Which I saw. That lever just opens that gate. It doesn't matter. Alright, let's see here. What's this? It takes two to get the chest. Should have read that before, huh?
Jen.
Huh. Let me read this again. Good night, Dice. He will ask his girlfriend to help him. Whether it's about taking down an impossible floor or solving a puzzle, together everything will be easier. Good night access the radio menu to give commands to his companions, or does so by aiming the targets in aim mode. So radio menu. Okay. Do that.
Jen.
Takes two. You got the chest. We're supposed to go here. This is the next place we're supposed to go, right? I'm pretty sure we're supposed to go here. So how do you open this place? I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something. Oh, look, we got an enemy here. Nice. Or maybe we're not supposed to go there.
Jen.
What's this guy do? Yeah, I don't know how we're supposed to get in from there.
I think I can help you with this one.
Really? Thanks, but we already got it. Was there anything else happens when you hit that button? Does the door open or anything? No. Nothing else happens. This fake Zelda game Link doesn't use guns. Well, this guy, he's a knight. So there you go. It's not Zelda. He's a knight. Wait, do knights use guns? He's like a pirate knight. He can carry and throw. I'm gonna throw this right here. I have no idea how to get in through this here. Is when do knights use guns? He's a pirate knight. He's a pirate knight. Pirate knights use guns for sure. I'm almost positive pirate knights use guns. I don't know how to get in through there. I think we probably have to get in through there, but I don't. Wait, hold up. Let me see what it says for me to do. Quest. What do I actually have to do next? Alright. Alright, no, that's the bottom. We need to find a way to open the door to the tower. I don't know why Master Mayfair closed it in the first place. He's waiting for us on the inside. Okay. Alright, we need to find a way to open the door to... Okay, yeah, so that's the way that we're supposed to go. We gotta find a way to open this door, guys. So... let's see. Find a way to open this door. I didn't do anything. There's nothing. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. Burn this door down. No. Okay. It's funny. We can carry a barrel on fire. Now we burn it. We don't burn it. Oh, stop. It's not hot at all, guys. I'm fine. Everything's okay. Don't worry. Okay, so there's two. This one's on fire. You gotta use this fire. Oh, now the fire hurts me. What? I don't think... No, we can't climb on top of barrels. I was about to use this barrel. But that's okay. We'll get another one. All right, that's fine. That's fine. We good. Yeah. So yeah, you can't climb on top of barrels. We're just hanging the barrels up, dude. This is just decorate. This is a decoration, man. Like, there's nothing wrong with this. There you go. You just. Oh wait a minute! One of them disappeared. Oh my god! One of them disappeared, bro. Okay. Now you can't jump on top of barrels though. All right, we got a barrel inside there. We got a barrel inside there. We got fire barrels. Still a few. Now the barrels are gone though. Wait, no. That one's gone, but this one's there. So obviously you got to do something with these barrels, because otherwise they wouldn't make it to where these barrels like automatically respawn or move back to where they were if it wasn't like something that you had to do outside of this puzzle, right? That's what I'm thinking. So let's see here. So let's just keep this here. Let's just. So maybe wait a minute. Maybe wait a minute. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. So I'm gonna send him there. I'm gonna see if I can get a vantage point of like. Let me just step across it real quick. Alright. I'm guessing that lever has nothing to do with it. Throw a barrel to the switch. There's no need to do that. Oh, a barrel to that switch. To that one? Okay. I don't know if that'll work, but we'll try it. I don't think that'll work, but we'll try it. I don't know. I think with the lever, you have to press A to activate the levers. So, I don't know if hitting a... Wait, hold up. This is not a barrel. I don't know if, like, they didn't say anything about using barrels to hit levers. That's not something, but hey, you never know, right? Alright, so.
Jet.
Oh. Oh, oops, my bad. Hey, can somebody go on Twitch and unban the person that I just banned? My bad. Accident. He was a sub before. Thanks, Gunmetal. I thought he was saying... It looked like he was saying some racist stuff. He might have been. So I don't know if he was being racist or not. It seemed like he was, but it said that he was previously subbed. So let's see if he continues. Bruh. You were right, Philip. Nice. Good stuff, dude. You really just used the... How did... The lever was down. How the heck does the lever move up by hitting it with the barrel? That makes no sense. Yeah, my bad, Proddy. My bad. Those physics were weird. Oh, this place looks nice graphically. This is one of the famous beacons. Thanks, Philip. I appreciate that. These structures predate Arcadians and contain fragments of the long-lost history of the world. I'm over here trying to
If
burn.
only walls could talk. This place has stood here for hundreds of years, if not longer.
We were trying to burn barrels and all sorts of stuff. I was cold. Asked me to deliver food rations to this tower, but I can't get past the gate. I will leave the canned food here instead. I think I remember John was talking about something that was really stupid about a puzzle in the game. I think that was probably it. They do that, you gotta run. Yeah, it was probably... If the lever was up, then maybe I would have been like, okay. You know, but the lever was down, and it was on the opposite side. Like, I can see them, like, throwing a barrel on the same side. Okay, you throw a barrel, but it was on the opposite side. It looked like the lever controlled the... What's it called? The, that gate that it was to. So just the design was a little weird, but it's all good. I still should have tried it, though. That lever's up to release the... Devin Rose with the $10 says, yo, keep up the good work and thank you for what you do. Thank you so much, Devin. Thank you for becoming an Elite Ninja, dude. And thank you for that $10 donation. It's very nice and generous of you to donate $10. And also to become an Elite Ninja, dude. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You guys give some love and respect and emotes to Devin. Devin Rose supporting the stream.
Be careful now.
Be careful now. I thought it was going to be a game over,
Well,
dude.
this is only a minor setback. Okay, let's continue.
Alright, so... Unfortunately, though, because I have a ton... I still have a full video to edit with my new schedule. We're going to have to stop it right here, guys. Thank you, Devin, for the $10. I do appreciate that. But we're going to have to stop it right here. I can't play too much longer just because of my new... I got to go back to my old editing schedule of getting videos out super early in the morning for algorithm purposes. So, thank you guys so much for donating. Thank you guys so much for watching today. Thank you guys so much for the Elite Ninja stuff. That was awesome. Remember, we do have a video, a No More Heroes video that will be up. Today. So I'm going to make that video live like right now. Okay, guys. So yeah. Before you guys go, I want everybody to hop on over to the video that's about to pop up. Actually, no, I gotta change the thumbnail, or maybe not. Maybe I'll do a cool thumbnail for the better thumbnail for. No More Heroes 2. Yeah, so anyway, we'll just leave the thumbnails. It's good enough. Alright, so I'm gonna set this to publish. So everybody can go check out the No More Heroes video that I just did. It's pretty much like an impressions, all that stuff like that, man. So you guys can check it out. I made it, wait, just made it private. Make it public. Alright, so there you go. I just made it public for you guys. So brand new No More Heroes video. For you guys to check out. So here's the link. Link is there. You guys all go check out the new video that's just uploaded. And we will see you guys. We'll see you guys tomorrow for more streaming. Earlier stream tomorrow, though, guys. Earlier stream tomorrow. We got Among Us tomorrow, so early stream tomorrow. All right, guys? All right. Bye, everybody. Thank you for the support today. Bye, peeps.